ain't so. Say it ain't so. DJ, please stop the beat. I just want to know one thing, y'all. What is going on? What is going on in the YouTube streets? I'm hearing so many things about the Mexican case and Shanquella and the Mexico FBI and the reporter. It is a chaos. It is a circus out here. And I am coming to y'all live so you guys, the people, can call in and let us know what's real and what's fake, what's up and what's not. We need to hear from the people. And you guys have been watching. Y'all know so much. And that's why I give the microphone to y'all. And before I start, I just want to say Happy New Year, y'all. Happy New Year. How y'all doing? Can we please get the likes up? Yeah, I'm still going to be begging. I'm happy to see all y'all. You know it's been a minute. DJ, stop the beat. Elizabeth said it's a mess. Oh my God. I can tell it is just from hearing everybody. Girl, they got Tisa over there talking about major mistakes. I said, what? I said, Tisa said major mistakes. Mexico major mistakes, girl. I just saw a little clip in the beginning. She talks about a little bit. She said Daejhanae, she said Mexico can't do nothing with Daejhanae. So I said, well, Daejhanae must be free then. She didn't want to say it, but I said, if Mexico can't do nothing with Daejhanae, then she must be free. And then my thing is, has she always been free? Has she always been free? And see, girl, it's just so much. So I want to play a little bit of Tessa because Tisa, she only say one little thing at the beginning. And then she goes into her what if and what ain't, what if and what ain't. And so I was over there at the Gerald. You know, the NC beat. Girl, when I tell you Gerald Jackson, woo, he had his way with the Mexican reporter dude. Oh, yes. I guess he saw the whole life. And baby, when I tell you, he said a Mexican reporter dude just want money. He kept saying that. Then he said that Mexican reporter dude had a bogus 911 thing. And it was just a lot. So I said, well, hell, let me take my butt over there to Gerald, Gerardo. Let me go to his live and see what's going on. Girl, I went to his live. He's still having this person in the picture. Now, my party crashers done called me, and they said, that is not Shanquella in that picture. I said, what? They said, no, that is not Shanquella in that picture. They said, flip it around. Girl, they was out here talking about that was a man in the picture. That was a man that they dressed up to pretend to be Shanquella dead. I said, no way. But girl, the party crashers, they that's what they said now. And for y'all that was there, do y'all remember that live? Press 1 if you remember the party crashers calling in and let us know what I just said. I don't gotta lie. Okay, so over here, I went over to Gerald's Gerardo page. And then I just skimmed through because it's a lot of Spanish talking, and I don't speak Spanish. Oh, no, I do not. And I tried to put a caption so they can transvert it. I couldn't find no caption. And then everybody in the comment section, I said, well, I'm going to skim through because I was looking for the 911 call because on the thing it said unpublished evidence about the 911 call. So that's what I was looking at. And I guess they changed the title because now it say next show. So I don't get it. So that's not my business. I am not here to critique no other YouTuber. It is what it is. They do what they want to do. I'm not about to critique. Y'all could critique. I'm just going to listen. So anyway, I went down here and look, Tammy Moss. So you guys see that biggest day. Tammy Moss, this is one of his subscribers. She stated, you are basing all this information on falsified documents. I said, what? Tammy Moss, she said, you are basing all this information on falsified documents. So, girl, I'm sitting back. I'm adding all this together. Gerald said it's all fake he doing. his subscribers, they saying it's fake documents he talking about. Tisa talking about Mexico made big mistakes. So I'm like, what is going on here? This is a whirlpool of mess. So that's why I was urging, I have to come to find out from you guys what's going on, because we all know the people really know what's up. Because the people, they go from that YouTube, they get all sources of all information, and they bring it here. That's when y'all call, because y'all know what's up. Everybody else, I don't know what they be on. And then I went down here to the other comments, and I tell you what comment struck a nerve, or it was like, this is interesting. Where's she at? I guess they had a lot of bad communication over there. They kept on saying the audio when he talking is going in and out. So this lady says she doesn't dress that way. Whose clothes are they? So I guess she's trying to say the clothes and the person in the picture is not hers. And then she says Winter made a statement, but that's not her. Sorry to cough in your ear. She said Winter made a statement, but that's not even her voice. All right. So I don't know what's going on. Like I said, I tried to look as much as I can, and I didn't hear the 911 call. But then that's when I guess he updated the title and let you guys know the 911 call was never supposed to be in this video. So if you looking for the 911 call, it's not a video. He said that's next show. Okay, so I don't know what was supposed to be in this show, because we already seen these pictures of whoever that is in that thing, you know. So that's why I'm coming here. Now let's play Tessa. Did I say the name right? Tessa. Lord, don't hold me. Ain't she beautiful? She's gorgeous. I just want to play her little soundbite. Listen.
Hey, what's up, guys? Listen, bringing you new information in the Shanquella Robinson case. What are we talking about? The reporter that has been covering this says that Mexico has run into a problem. What is that? They do not have.
Okay, so she said the Mexico reporter. Now, when she said the Mexico reporter, who is she referring to? Is she referring to Geraldo? Because that's the only one I know. Tisa, is she referring to Geraldo? Because she said the Mexican reporter said they have ran into a major issue. So we trying to figure that out. But here she is. She's about to drop that bomb.
Do not have enough information to process Daejhanae Jackson. You heard it here.
Well, you heard it there. She said they don't have enough information to process Daejhanae Jackson. So if they cannot process her, they can't hold her. So she may as well be free as a bird, according to them. Yeah, she may as well be free as a bird, according to them. And Nicole XOXO said, the lying-ass reporter. She said he lying. Do y'all... Y'all think he's a liar? Comment, let us know. But that's why we need to hear from the people. We need to hear. Let's hear her one more time. Because why don't she say Gerald? Well, she can do what she want to do. But she's talking about Geraldo. She talking about Geraldo. Yeah, and he said they don't have enough information to hold Daejhanae. They cannot process her, whatever that's supposed to mean. So she free. Y'all may as well say Daejhanae Jackson is free, because the person that told us that they had her detained is now saying they don't have enough information to process her. So don't that mean she free? Comment, let us know. Press 1 if that means she free. Press 5 if it means something else. And feel free to call in and let us know what the hell is going on. Okay? Let's play.
They do not have enough information.
Now, let's take it from the top.
Mexico has run into a problem. What is that? They do.
Take it from the top.
Hey, what's up, guys? Listen, bringing you new information in the Shanquella Robinson case. What are we talking about? The reporter that has been covering this says that Mexico has run into a problem. What is that? They do not have enough information to process Daejhanae Jackson. You heard it here.
Well, you heard it there, and that's all the information, and everything else she said was, you got to go check it out and see. But that's what the most information I got from it is they made a major mistake. So what was the mistake? Shit, did they lie? Girl, hold on. Give me 1 second. Who is this calling? Hold on. Hello? Sorry about that, y'all. You know what? I'm gonna get enough of DoorDash and all this Instacart. The girl couldn't find my number, y'all. She couldn't find my address. She kept on calling me. Lord, y'all know I have issues. Girl, please don't crash into me. Oh my God, I apologize for that pause. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's continue on. And I went over to Gerald Jackson. Shout out to Gerald. I gotta look down. Look at the camera, see what she doing. I hope. Okay. Oh, they don't have a bag. Nah, this is. Oh, girl, I'm about to. Oh, I'm about to cry. I'm about to cry.
People start blowing me up, and they said, well, "Yeah." I said, "What?" They said, "You got to get on YouTube." I said, "What the hell?" They said that lying ass journalist Gerardo Zuniga is over there running up a check. I said, "What?" They said he running up on Shanquella again. He coming. He done came. He done had his people do an Excel and make a fake 911 cash sheet. I said, "Stop lying." I got up there. I said, "No, he did not." I said, "You know what? It's some crafty ass people in this world. They so damn."
All right, so I'm trying to fast forward to some good stuff that he's saying.
So at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck if I interview these damn actors. Hell, if I was in Mexico and I was telling y'all to say,
okay, he doing a lot of cussing. I know I cuss, but I can't stand to hear nobody else cuss but me. But feel free to call in and let us know what you guys think about this so I can go check on my stuff downstairs. But his title reads this. It says, "More Lies from the Mexican Journalist." That's what his title reads. So yeah, I know you guys probably seen the live. You saw it. Feel free to call in. Let us know what you guys think about this. Gigi, read my comment. Isabella, just call in. You see the number on the thing. You know I need calls. That reporter don't care about this case. Nicole XOXO. Call in, okay? Somebody call in so I can go downstairs and check on my damn food now. Okay? So yeah. I wanna play Gerald stuff with all that cussing he doing.
Documents with no face, no call.
Okay, so he said that he's showing documents but no face, no nothing. Just documents and just talking.
Show us the call. Can we hear the call? This man.
Well, he said he changed the title, Gerald. He said that you ain't gonna get the call to the next episode. I guess they couldn't pull up the call, the 911 call on that video, because that's what everybody seemed like they came for, is a 911 call. All throughout those comments on the live, all you saw was, when we gonna hear the 911 call? I came here for the 911 call. Girl, it was past an hour and 15, 30 minutes, and constantly you hearing, when we gonna hear the 911 call? To let you know, people came to see the 911 call, but I guess they changed the title and said, well, shit, next episode. So that's what that was about. Like I said, can y'all please call in?
And you know what?
Ain't nobody calling in.
You got the Christian rocks over there. You got all the Christian rocks over there. You know. You got all the Chicanos. Oh,
I don't know what the hell he talking about Chicano.
Did it have paper? But all of a sudden, you got these fake ass 911 documents. First of all, y'all, you got these fake ass documents over there. And we ain't got no.
All right, we got a phone call. Calling from 470. You're live from the air.
Hey y'all, it's Shawnee.
Hey, Shawnee, what are
What's
your
up,
thoughts
y'all?
about
Hey,
this?
Party Chat. Oh
Hey,
my God, this is awesome BS because number one, when I was in there, they lied about the number that
girl,
she called
what?
in from.
Okay, hold on,
Yes,
hold on.
because
You was up in the live with Gerardo.
yes, they
Girl, can
said
you
first
tell us all
that
about it from the beginning to the end? And like I said,
I
we
didn't
did
see
a
the
vote.
beginning.
We did a vote, y'all. And y'all say y'all want to be to open up these phone lines and ain't nobody calling in. That's a problem. Come on now, we
Yes,
gotta have
y'all.
trust. If you want me to trust you when I do a vote, all right. Well,
Hey,
listen,
y'all.
I want you to talk to him and tell him I'm gonna go downstairs for 1 second. Can you hold the fork down?
Yes, Mama, I got you.
Thank you, boo.
But
Go
y'all,
ahead.
you're welcome. They lied about the phone number. Initially, they said she called from a 333 area code, which is Mexico. But in the chat, on the second time they asked, somebody in the chat asked, what number did she call from? They said 336, which is North Carolina. So they need to fix what they doing with the damn number. Number one, that's freaking crazy. And then when it came to the second time around asking about the number, the girl couldn't even interpret the number. She had a whole blank out for a minute, like she didn't understand the numbers that she was supposed to interpret. Number two is I don't understand how now they're telling us that she called because the girl failed, Shanquella failed. How is this now just coming out? But you've done all these lives before. Like you've done all these lives before, and now you're telling us that she failed, and that's why they can't really press any charges. They're innocent until proven guilty. But now she failed, so it's looking like no one's really gonna get charged because the excuse is gonna be because she failed. So this is crazy. You can't hear me? Y'all can't hear me? Y'all can't hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Hello? Hello? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Uh-oh. Okay, y'all can hear me? Okay. All right, so somebody kept saying that they couldn't hear me. Okay, so yes,
Girl,
they
don't
saying that.
bump them. We can hear you loud and clear. Don't listen to nobody in there. They are trolls.
Okay, yes.
I'm
So
sorry.
yes, they saying.
Go ahead,
They were
bump
saying
them. Nah. That's how the trolls work. That's the enemy. Go ahead, girl. You got this.
What the hell?
Let them use you.
They
Tell
got
that
it.
truth. I just
Yes,
got
let
finished
them
running
use
up the
you.
stairs. Go ahead.
Okay, boo. But yeah, they were saying how she failed and that everybody's innocent until proven guilty. But I just don't understand. There's so many lies going back and forth. I really do feel like he's doing it for the Cashapps because they were sending in Cashapps with these numbers. I mean, with the questions or whatever. But then they only answered the questions, like they were skipping over the questions that have not been answered, but taking all the questions that have already been answered. So I was like, really, I was disgusted with the live. And then people were sending him cash apps and thanking him. And there's no real reason to thank him because it's nothing updated. It's a bunch of BS and lies. They're basically capitalizing off of our funds to get, to mislead us again. Like, why can y'all tell us that she failed in the beginning? This shit is all made up. Excuse my language. It's all made up. So it's BS. So I really think it's BS. She said, they said GIGI ran. So yeah, I was upset. I didn't even like it. And so as soon as the live ended, I made sure I got in the comments and said, y'all lied about the dang on number. So how do we know whatever else y'all are telling is true? Because first y'all said 333, and I can tell y'all exactly where, because if you listen to the live at 39:39, they say 333. Now I ain't checked the other part where I didn't get the timestamp for the other number. But if you listen to the live, he'll definitely say 333 first. And then they changed the number in the ending part. So I was through after that. I was really, really through after that. So somebody said, I asked who the owner of CABO Villas. Okay, I saw that comment too.
What comment you saw? What comment?
So Isabella Martinez says she asked who the owner of Cabo Villas was. One thing that he did say was they did close that room, so that room is off limits. Like, they shut it down, so no one else can use that room. It won't be rented out anymore. So I don't know what to think anymore. Like, this is just, it's weird. It's really, really weird. I don't know what to think.
Did you ever hear the 911 call?
There was no 911 call. No, it was just like he was just speaking about it. He was telling us the times and what happened with the 911 call, and that was it. There was no recording. There was nothing. So it was just like we were gaslit again. So it's crazy. I don't know what to say, and I don't know how to feel about the situation. It's just really sad that they're dragging this out. And they only just making, at this point, I just feel like it is for the funds. And I just don't understand. If you're going to have a show and have us out here trying to get justice for this girl, how the freak do you not have an interpreter that knows how to interpret? Because the whole time he was saying Miss Shanquella Robinson, and I knew that part, but the girl was just saying Shanquella. If you're going to interpret, tell exactly what he's saying, because it looks suspect from rip. Like, it's retarded.
And you know he got the money to do it. All them funds they've been donating.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So I have no idea. But I just wanted to call in and tell y'all I was in there, and it was just crazy. I just didn't like how the situation. I don't like how it's going at all. So that's what I feel. Somebody say there is no repercussions for the death of Shanquella, and I feel like that's where it's leading to. Because now you see how they were saying, oh, we got the warrants and stuff like that, but now all of a sudden now she failed. Where was this information 2 or 3 weeks ago? The last live that you had. Now all of a sudden you knew, because you telling if they don't extradite them, you're gonna tell all the information and send all the information out. So now why you didn't tell us that the last live? All of a sudden she failed now. Because y'all don't know what the heck y'all doing, and y'all lying just to capitalize off of the United States, and I'm mad about that. So.
And think about the parents. If you were the parents, how would you feel?
Exactly. That's exactly.
Nobody care about them parents.
Exactly. And I agree with Tisa, because I watched some of hers too, and she was like, the United States just needs to go ahead and step in. I feel like if they don't, then this case is going to go cold. And it's not going to be any justice for Shanquella except for street justice. If it is even that, because I don't know where these fools are at. So everything looks fake. Yes, I never spoke on the picture. I don't think that's her neither, because number one, I agree with the comment that you showed earlier, where it says that Shanquella does not dress like that. Who the heck is wearing biker shorts like that and that grandma top that she got on? That girl was not that big. In all her pictures, she was small as heck. That girl, the only way I could see her swelling up like that is if it was extremely hot in there. She decomposed fast. It was starting to decompose faster. But other than that, I don't think that's her. I honestly don't. This is all staged for money.
Girl, that's what they was telling me. They called. They said that is not her. Somebody even went off and said it was a man that was laying on the floor. And then you are right to think about it, Shanquella. You know she like them tight fitted clothes, girl. You look at her Instagram, she's all tight fitted, and you know she go to bed naked, so she ain't gonna wear nothing loosey goosey like that. That's not her stilo. And some biker pants, you know she always laying it out with something cute, not no Target, Walmart pink biker pants you can get for $2.
Exactly. Like, if I'm going on vacation, am I gonna think to bring that? Heck no. Like, that's crazy. Like, I just don't understand what the point of this is. Like, I really don't. And it's unfair for our Black and brown people to continue to be treated like this. They just found the 4, and God rest their souls too, but they found their person right away. But why can't we do this for her? Like, I don't understand.
And the people that know the truth ain't gonna speak out about it. The people that was there.
Right. They're not. They not. It's just really sad. But I just wanted to call in and share my thoughts. I love you, Gigi.
I
love you,
thank you
Party
so
Crashers.
much. You are such a blessing, and I'm glad she was over there and she bear witness. And just to let them
Yeah.
know one last time, you were over there, you bear witness. And just for closing sakes, what did you thought about the live?
I thought it was BS. Also, I wanted to speak on something else. They said that she was not naked. I don't understand how people are saying that she was not naked during her the incident when you can clearly see that her boobies were swinging. Like you could clearly see that before everybody got a hold of that video and started adding like the what is it called? Like the sensors on her body. People keep saying they saw tags. What tag did you see? They're saying that she had on the outfit. You remember the brown outfit that looks like it was like on her skin? If she was wearing that outfit had strings on the pants. So where was the strings on the pants? Like, people need to use their mind. Like, that girl had no clothes on.
They don't want to
No
use
clothes
their
on.
mind. They doing this on purpose, just to piss you off even more, just to throw it around anymore. That's what people do. We all know she was, we know what naked looked like. Shoot. We know what it looked like. And her
Your boobs are
parents,
not going to move freely.
her parents even say she go to sleep naked all the time. And she got up from her sleep. It was early in the morning. 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yep. But I love y'all, Party Crashers and Gigi. I just wanted to go in and tell y'all that was straight up BS. Do not listen to that live. If you want to go fact check yourself, go back in there and y'all will see that the number that they gave the first time was not the same number that they gave the second time, or the beginning part.
But you know what?
But
they've been saying that about him. And I don't know why they didn't correct it, but they always say he say something one way and then the next way he'll flip it. And Gerald was getting on him, but I can't play Gerald because you know all that cussing and stuff going on.
Yeah. Yep. And he is flip-flopping. Like I said, Dana made him a little platform, and now he's going to use it to the best of his ability, and that's just a gaslighter. So I will not be supporting that live anymore because I just feel like it frustrates me at this point because it's like y'all are making fun of this girl, you know, what happened to her, and it's just like misleading and it's giving us false hopes, and then people are using their money to give him opportunity to answer questions that's already been answered. Answer stuff that's not been answered. The stuff we want to know, y'all are skipping over. Like, I don't feel like we should support that live anymore.
But, right, I agree. But if you think about it, and you look how YouTube is doing in these podcasts, especially the male podcasts, they all talk about black women and degrade them and dog them out. So this is just going to follow suit until the recipe. Dog black women and make money. It just falls into the recipe.
Right. And then they want to talk about we closed the room. Well, that's what you should have did in the first place. You should not have rented that room out in the first place ever again. So you want to talk about we got good news. That's not good news. We want justice. Justice will be good news for us. Not that you closed out the room is great, but I'm saying you should have did that in the beginning. Why would you not do that? So I don't know.
And where is Tamika Mallory? Wasn't she on the case? I guess she done dropped it.
I don't know. I don't know who these people are.
Do you know who Tamika Mallory? Did I say her name right?
I don't know who that is.
Somebody named Mallory Tamika. Y'all know who Tamara Mallory Tamika? Somebody. Well, she's supposed to be this black woman that's an advocate or whatever. And she was on the case, but I guess I haven't heard her yelling or speaking out no more. But I'm not going to hold you, but you are such a blessing. I thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye, you guys. Bye, Party Crashers. Hit that like button.
Yeah, Party Crashers. Hit that like button. Thank you. You know what to do. Hit that like button. You know what? The likes is not looking right. The likes are not looking right. Hit that like button. Now, we don't have a lot of callers. Y'all need to call in. Y'all not doing y'all due deals. Calling from 713. You're live on the air.
Yes, ma'am. Good. Hello, how are you doing tonight?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well. So I have a question for you. Are you just asking the thoughts of your listeners on this particular case, on this particular situation, the live, or do you want our opinion about the whole case?
The whole
general?
case, the live, however you want to do it.
Okay, so I have to be honest with you. I did not see the live. I'm
That's
not even
fine.
familiar with the live. Okay, but I do have an opinion about the whole situation. I just think it's funny, or let me put it to you like this. I think we have to give thought as to the information that's coming in. And the reason I say that is because who is this particular person? From what I understood, he's like a gossip magazine person or something like that. So why would he have information, and why would he be able to put information out there? Why does he have photos? Why is so much trust being put into this person? And we're treating the information that he's putting out there as though it's coming from the authorities, as though it's official information. If you ask me, is he making profit off the situation? Absolutely. Is he making a fool of us in doing? Yes. He's just feeding us. He university to hear some information about the case, and he's giving us exactly what we want to hear. And he's making money off of it. I mean, you have people that make fake, GoFundMe pages all the time. I don't see, and capitalizing off of situations like that, I don't see this being any different.
Well, you heard it here. Anything else you would like to add?
I do. I think that, with the FBI, my hope and prayer is that Shanquella does get justice. But if you're familiar with the FBI, by the time they knock on your door, their case is already made. They're just coming to pick you up. The FBI does not give updates. They don't put all that information out. The police, when they come to pick you up, they come to pick you up hoping you can help their case. When the FBI come to pick you up, that's it. If they pick you up, their case is already made. And so I think, I'm praying that's the situation with the FBI. I'm hoping that they're really looking into it. They're doing due diligence. They're turning every stone. They're getting all the information. So when you do hear that the FBI have put any one of these CABO 6 in handcuffs, and hopefully it's all 6 of them, it's a done deal from that point. It's just a matter of how much time will they get.
All right. All right. Well, I thank you so much for calling in. Please call back sooner or later. All right, we're going to let you go. Feel free to call in, y'all. The phone lines is low. Please like this video. All right, calling from 254. You're live from the air. 254.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good. Talk to me.
Yeah, it's the whole case. It just makes me sick to my stomach. But I hope she will get justice for what they did to her, because all of them need to pay. And I was looking at that phone. When she was holding that phone, you remember when Nazir said he called? That was Nazir's face on that phone.
Okay, I don't remember that. I can't agree.
You remember when he said he made a call to find out where they was?
Not
And
necessarily.
everybody was saying
I don't remember. But, if that's what you see, that's what you see,
Mm-hmm. I see that was Nazir calling on that phone while they was in there doing what they was doing.
Okay. All
And y'all
right.
take a close look at that phone. And thank you. You have a blessed day.
Thank you. You have a blessed day too. Okay, so we have a caller 816. We already know this is a professional troll, so we're gonna let him go. So again, you guys wanted the phone lines to be open. The phone lines are open. Take advantage. And to speak on this case, if you were over there, call in. Let us know your thoughts, what was going on. Like I said, we was over all the YouTubers that have talked about this case and talked about the Mexico journalist. Some people are saying that he giving out wrong numbers. He never had the 911 call. That Daejhanae Jackson is free because they don't have enough information to process her, says Tisa. I baked the bacon first, but put it on the grill. What you talking about? All right, so I'm going to try to see what Gerald is talking about a little bit. But if you guys don't call in, I don't know what else to say. Calling from 404. You're live on the air. 404.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going? Your thoughts on this case?
Man, my thoughts on this case, Geraldo, whatever his name, he definitely a scam. Because how you get the photos, you don't even have the audacity to show the family first. You talking about, we will see if we can let Mexico authorities, they should already have these photos. And then if you got the photo, you got all this tea, why you ain't tell us the EMS people name that was in the picture? And I done heard too many conflicting reports on the doctor that was supposed to work on Shanquella. We never seen the physical police report. So we just going off a timeline, and all this came from Geraldo, whatever his name is. It just sounds like something fishy going on. Like one of your previous callers said, the parents gonna have to put the footwork to find justice. Cause at this point, I don't know. At this point, them folks would have never left my house when they came, knowing that my child is in Mexico. It's just a hot mess. But hopefully, their family do get some justice.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I thank you so much for calling in. Next caller, calling from 951. You're live on the air.
Tia. Hi, Gigi. Shasta.
Hey, how you doing? Talk to me. What are your thoughts?
My thoughts, you know what? I'm tired of it all. When is the hood justice gonna come? Because the CABO 6 is out here working and doing their thing and stuff like that. When's the hood justice? When's these streets in South Carolina, North Carolina, wherever it is gonna get out here and make them pay for what they did?
I don't think that's gonna happen. I think you already ran your course for that. When they decided they wanted to go to corporate way and go to FBI, I think the streets just left it alone. Because it's usually you're going to have to pick one or another. You're going to have to do street justice or a cop. Usually you can't do both. Because they both working on the opposite spectrums.
I mean, if it was on the West Coast, they would have got that by now. This is ridiculous. Ain't nobody doing nothing. And I really want to know is what is Winter mixed with? Is she mixed with Mexican?
No, I don't know. Somebody said somebody black, somebody white. One of her parents white and black.
Isn't one of their parents in the military or stepdad or something? Is that Deja's people?
Girl, I don't know. I probably talked about it before, but I don't remember.
Yeah. I think we really need to run down where these people's families at, because it seems like it's a higher level of somebody that's holding this up. If they in the military or someone's protecting them.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
You know somebody protecting
kind of protection
them.
That's going on. Yeah, but we need to, we can find out every damn thing else. We can find out all this stuff on Tory Lanez and who's dealing with who in the industry. We need to find out something about this CABO thing.
Well, y'all need to find out. Find out. Let me know.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I thank you for covering it, Gigi. That's about all I wanted to say.
Girl, I thank you for calling in. Because the phone line, ain't nobody calling in about this. I guess the case is going cold. Because ain't nobody calling in no more.
That's what they want. That's
Well,
what they
they get
want.
what
That's
they
what happens
want
to
because
us.
ain't nobody calling in no more. You know.
That's that's sad. They went out there and did that girl like that, and it seems like it's becoming a repetitive situation, especially after that video you had going on the other day with that girl hiding in the bathroom from her homegirls.
Mm-hmm.
I
Oh
wish a
yeah.
female would. I would have that bathroom blew the hell up.
Mm.
But
Mm-mm-mm.
dang, it's sad situation.
Yeah, what can you do? All right, well, call me back, boo. We're going to let you go. All right, we don't have no phone lines. Feel free to call in. Let us know what are your thoughts about this. Um, like I said, I'm going to try to go to Gerald just to stall some time, waiting for you guys to call in to see what your thoughts are.
Oh, all the stuff you said, we done heard you say that 1,000 times. You done went to platform and said the same thing.
Okay, so Gerald said that the Mexican guy, Gerardo, all he does is say the same thing over and over. We had a caller in, and caller said that all he does is answer the questions he already gave the answers to, but he never answered the questions that are new findings, new information. You know, maybe he don't know that information you asking him, so that's why he gonna know the shit out you. You know, he said shit I don't know. Shit, I'm not about to answer that. That's the only thing I think of. Calling from 775. You're live on the air. 775.
How you doing, Gigi?
Girl, I'm doing. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I didn't even get a chance. I said, wait a minute, let me call in. Maybe I didn't get a chance to look at the clip. What happened, Gigi?
Girl,
They
it's
let
so
Daejhanae
much.
out?
It's so much. Well, you know that Geraldo dude, he did a video and he was telling people he was going to have the 911 unseen evidence, girl. So you know everybody was going over there. They had their popcorn and ready. They wanted to see this on video of the 911 of winter nobody have seen before. Because that's how he was advertising video. Girl, they got over there. It was 30 minutes. Still ain't no phone call from the 911. Okay, they patient over there, ain't they? Girl, 45 minutes. Still ain't no 911 call. Girl, 50 minutes, an hour, the whole live. Ain't no 911 call. You know people was pissed off, honey. Honey, not only that. Not only that, people are saying that he was telling them one number, then he changed the other number. People say he was not answering the questions. He was only answering questions he already knew the answer, what he already told from. People say it was repetitive. He kept on talking about the same stuff he talked about over and over again. So that's what pretty much, and I went over to Tisa, and Tessa said, I'll replay it real quick, but she pretty much said that they don't have nothing to hold Daejhanae. So I guess Daejhanae, she free as a bird. Yeah, that's what she said. The Mexican dude said they don't have enough information to hold or to process her. Because, you know, they use some funny ass words. They don't have enough information to process her. And then people would say, well, shit, she probably was never processed in the beginning. You know, you probably never had her. You were just probably lying about that too. So, you know, people are just questioning stuff. But I play this little Tessa clip real quick.
Hey, what's up, guys? Listen, bringing you new information in the Shanquella Robinson case. What are we talking about? The reporter that has been covering this says that Mexico has run into a problem. What is that? They do not have enough information to process Daejhanae Jackson. You heard it here. They do not have enough.
You heard it there. She just gonna repeat herself. So what's the point of keep playing if she gonna repeat, right? But yeah, girl, that's what's going on.
Well, Gigi, this is just a shame. You know, I think the hood of Charlotte gonna tear it up out there after that CABO 6. Because, you know, they can't show their faces nowhere. They can't go to none of the happening spots because, I mean, I just feel like people will take justice into their own hands at this point with this news. And I was always in the, you know, in these YouTube streets waiting to see when we was going to really officially know that Daejhanae was locked up. It has been like a rumor, you know. It was never no proof. And it's just really sad. I don't know what to do. I know that Shanquella family definitely should sue everybody. She should. They need the civil suit for wrongful death on everybody who was there on that vacation trip, and they also need to sue Mexico. They need to sue all like the nurse, everybody. They need to sue everybody. They need to put up a GoFundMe so they could get all these lawsuits popping. And also try to take this to the Supreme Justice Court because this is criminal. The proof is in the pudding. They was over there putting paws on that lady, on that young lady, and she gone. So at the end of the day, they have enough evidence to process. They just don't want to do nothing. Maybe they got some ties going on, Mexico, U.S., some stuff we don't know about. But if her parents stay on it and stay on it with the FBI, this is just unjust for our community. It is sickening. And then it allow other bullies to think that they could get away with this stuff. It's bullies that's been coming out the woods. It's like the video we just saw, the other lady with the braids that you showed us a few days ago. It's just sad. Sad situations out here in these streets. I advise all ladies to look at within themselves and check themselves because, it's something within us hanging out with people who we know is no good for us. And everything has to start within. So we have to just check ourselves as black ladies out here and check who our friends is and even your family, and it's a time for everybody to be careful because they letting people get away with taking people
unalive people. Yeah.
Unalive people, and that's crazy. I'm not in Charlotte, but if I lived in Charlotte, I know one thing. I wouldn't be able to, me and my crew wouldn't catch none of them people hanging out at none of the happening spots. We will get their butt, and that's what Charlotte needs to do. So I hope they rally and get these people because it's just hood justice sometimes is the best way.
Well, shit, I can't say on her that, but okay. All right, well, any other thing you wanted to say?
No, Gigi, thank you for this information, and you have a good night.
Thank you. Call me. All right, let's let her go. Isabella, I don't know your area code, and you didn't put your area code up here, boo. All right, calling from 956. You're live on the air.
Hello?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, Gigi, it's me, Isabella.
Hey, Isabella. Now, you said you're going to talk, so I'm going to listen.
Oh, well, I'm just going to speak my mind. Hello, Gigi. Hello to the party crashers. It's just my opinion. It probably is not going to be the most popular opinion, but I think every YouTuber should be talking about Shanquella. She is not in the mainstream news. We need to bring justice for Shanquella, period. I understand Jerry over there, Mr. Zuniga, isn't doing such a good job, but he is bringing to light some of the things. I pick and choose what I believe. When I watch his lives or his shows, I pick and choose what's real, what's not. I pick up on cues. We all can tell whether people are lying or not. So I try to pick up on those things. Gigi, however, the thing that was very disturbing to me that I heard Mr. Zuniga say was that it was a doctor that actually ended Shanquella's life with the 14 CPR compressions. But there was no broken ribs. So some of the things that he says just ain't adding up about the body that they show there that's dressed up. In my opinion, I think that's her.
Girl, say that.
Body,
you about to make me cry. Say that again, because we may have to just do a little clip with this. Okay, I may have to edit this out and do another clip. But hold on, because like I said, I skimmed through it. I didn't watch through it because it was too much, Spanish, and I don't understand that. But you're telling me, hey, how's it going? You're telling me that they are twisting it and they are trying to get CABO 6 free and say they are not responsible. The CABO 6 is not accountable of Shanquella demise, her being unalive. And they are trying to say that the reason how Shanquella Robinson left this earth was because of the doctor.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you please, can you please just tell us, you went over there to Geraldo, the Mexican dude reporter, and just walk us, please, so we can understand what did you hear and what are they saying and who said this?
I'll be honest, I didn't stay for the whole thing because I also got frustrated because they never played the 911 call. But yes, I was asking about who the owner of the villas were because he had mentioned it was a very prestige businessman, aka cartel, you know. And the point is that the way he answered that question was that he stated that he would, in his next show, he was going to tell us about all the establishments he owns. But it's like, that's not what I asked. I want to know who the owner is. Now, then I heard that the reason she left this earth was due to the doctor's 14 compressions, that is what took her. So it's just, that is very bad for him to say because he's taking off the focus, like you mentioned, of the CABO 6. And I think they are the most accountable for her death, not the doctor.
Wow, wow, wow. Oh, my God. They are trying to let them go scot-free. I wonder, are they getting paid? You know, everything I do is gossip. So this is coming from my thoughts and my thoughts alone. You know, I'm not, promise you, I got facts because I don't do all that. But I be wondering, we know that Mexico is a very corrupt place. And they say you can bribe them, you can give them money, and the pennies will come down. So I'm wondering, did the CABO 6, they come up with some money and funds and gave it to whoever they need to give it to and say, hey, how much do we have to pay to make this all go away? You know? And they said, well, you pay us this, and we'll just say it was the doctor that took her life, and therefore everybody on that video on the CABO 6 will not be accountable. We cannot hold them because it was indeed the fact, the doctor, that they were still alive when CABO 6 or Daejhanae just got finished putting her pants on them. So in that case, no reason why he said, allegedly, from Tisa, that they don't have enough information to hold Daejhanae to process her, so they're going to have to let her go. So, that's just what I'm getting. But what do you think about this, Isabella?
It's all about commerce. When it comes down to Mexico, there's a saying in Spanish that says, con el dinero baila el perro. And that translates to, and it really doesn't make sense. It's kind of silly. It means with money, the dog will dance. You can make the dog dance with money. So you pay off the federales, and that's it. You know, no crime was ever committed. And in this case, we know that Shanquella went to CABO with $17,000. Now, where is that money? Where did it go? We know that those doctors were paid off. We know those medics were paid off. The body was too swollen. Somebody dressed her. You know, there's just a huge cover-up. You know, the owner from the CABO villas, he's cartel, 100%. I mean, there's no legit authority officials in Mexico, okay? I am a Mexican myself. I am obviously from the United States, American. But I recommend that no one go to Mexico to vacation. You get what you pay for. Okay, I actually live here by the border. I live by the border, and there's lots of lovely places to visit down here. You've got South Padre Island. You've got Corpus Christi. You got beautiful places out here. Yes, they're a little more pricey, but people, please do not go. It is not worth it. Even the alcohol they served over there is tainted. It's not pure alcohol. They mix it with something else, and tourists go missing. They die of alcohol poisoning. That's the reason they wanted to blame Shanquella's death on alcohol poisoning, because it's so prevalent out there. But my suggestion is just don't go. Don't do it. You get what you pay for, folks. It's not worth it.
Well, you heard Isabella. Now, Isabella, is there anything else you want to tell the people?
I just don't stop talking about the Shanquella case. Please, let's bring justice for Quella. Again, all publicity in this case is good publicity, even though Geraldo is, I don't know what he's trying to do, but I pick and choose to believe whatever, the pieces that he puts out there. I don't believe everything, but I do, he does. I don't know if you all have ever seen the Mexican news. They just report and they take footage of everything. The whole crime scene is available for you to see. There is I believe the only way they respect the dead is by putting a black bar on their eyes. That is as much as respect they give a dead over there. But as far as, just them putting it all out there, that's what they do. So that's why when I see his videos, I know what's real, I know what's not real, because that's how they get down over there. They have no respect. Well, as far as I'm concerned, that is not respect, but they don't have no respect for the dead, So just continue speaking about this case, people, because we need to bring justice for Shanquella. And if these American FBI agents are not doing a thing, I mean, we've got to just keep it pushing and pushing. Who owns the villas? Who, just keep on asking questions. There are no stupid questions in this case. But thank you, Gigi. I appreciate your time.
And I just want to say, Isabella, she's from Mexico. She speaks Spanish, so she knows. She knows. You guys better go ahead.
I'm actually from Texas. I'm from Texas, baby. But yes, I am definitely from a border town. Yes, and
well, she from
like
Texas.
I said, don't even go. Yes, don't even go. Don't even bother.
And you speak Spanish.
You get what you pay for. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
yes,
and she speaks Spanish, so she understands that.
Claro, yes.
And you say you're Mexican. Are you Mexican?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, these are her people. She know her people. Y'all cannot tell her about her people. She know her people more than anybody else.
Yeah, well, thank you, Gigi. I appreciate the time you've given me.
Thank you, Isabella. Thank you for calling and letting us know
guys.
What's really going on.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Let's go on to the next call. Calling from 314. You're live on the air.
Hi, Gigi. How are you?
I'm doing all right. How you doing?
I'm good, Gigi. I got a couple of things going on. No, I didn't hear the live, but we've talked before. And that Geraldo guy, I just do not like him. Just like he did tonight, from what I'm understanding. He put this title that he was going to play the 911 call so everybody would come over to listen, and then he didn't play anything. Okay? This is the same person who when he first started talking, he told us that Daejhanae, there had been a warrant issued for her arrest, and then he told us that she was arrested, and she was not. All he does is lie, Gigi. Okay? And the young lady that just got off, I really like her because at least she could understand what he's saying. We can't even understand him. When Gerald Jackson did the first interview and there was a lady translating, I'm looking at this, and I'm like, how do we know she's even translating what he said right? Because we don't speak Spanish. Isabella does. Okay?
Right, and that's her people. That's her people.
Yes, and I grew up with a lot of Spanish people. I grew up in Long Beach, California, and we had a lot of Spanish people. As a matter of fact, we called them SAs, Spanish Americans. We called them SAs. They were our friends. But that accent she had, and I know, yes, that's it. Okay? But Gigi, let's do this again. Okay, because we talked about this before. Now, Miss Isabella said that they ended her life with the compressions. Okay, isn't that what she said? That the
Nah,
paramedics may
she
have...
said she didn't say that. She said that's what Geraldo
No.
said.
Yes. Not she said it, but that's what she heard. I don't want to say
That
she.
that's what she said. That's what she heard Geraldo say.
Right, that's what she heard on his podcast or whatever it was. Okay, but they say she died 15 minutes after the injury. So which is it? Okay, they say she died 15 minutes after the injury, and then I'm looking at these people on the screen with these big red cross signs on their shirts, and it's the looks of unbelief on their faces. You know, I don't know if they're seeing the bruises and stuff that she had, but it's the way that they're looking at her, the doctor down on the knees, if that's even her, because we don't know if we see legs and some shorts. That's what we see. We see legs and some shorts. I didn't expect them to show her face, but other people say that is the villa because they went and they did some comparisons and they say that's the villa. And then the other thing is, Gigi, that was a really, really expensive place. There's no cameras in that place. There's no cameras.
If it was some cameras, they won't let you to have the footage.
Right, and so in other words, there's no security. You go rent a place and pay how many thousands of dollars a night to stay there, and there's no security. That's supposed to be a secure place, from what I understand. They kept saying there was only a couple of houses there because they're so elaborate and expensive, and they're all one floor. Because somebody else was talking about her falling down the steps at one time, but they said everything is on one floor. There aren't no steps. Everything kind of like a ranch style. There's no first or second floor. Okay. The other thing is, I did hear somebody saying, like the other lady said, that she's not naked, she's got something on because there's a tag. And she just sat there and I looked and I watched them run that back and forth, and I never did see this tag that these people are talking about. I didn't see it. Okay? And
you know they lying about that tag. You know they lying.
Yeah, because I was like, where did... I don't want to cuss, but where the hell?
I wouldn't even look for no damn tag because I already know that's a lie.
Yeah, because I was like, what are they talking about? What am I missing something here? And then remember when Miss Stephanie came on your show and she did the play-by-play where she slowed down that phone and she said that was not Winter's hands because of the fingernails. Okay?
Right.
Winter's nails were all white, and the other lady had the French tips. Okay? And she said you can follow I'm not even going to call it a fight because it was no fight. It was just a beat down. But you could follow it on the phone, movement by movement. But like that other lady said, they have a shot, and I'm going to have to try to get it and maybe email it to you, Gigi, but they do have a still shot of a man's face on that phone, and it does look like Nasir, like he was calling to see where to come or, whatever was going on. And I hate to jump around, but you said we could talk. So then, remember we did this before. Let's go back to him because, I kept going back to his interview, and he kept calling somebody, one of those guys. It was either Malik or Khalil. And he kept calling them the F word, that F. He said it 2 or 3 times. And he was talking about one of those guys because he was pissed. Okay? And
what?
He said,
okay, you talking about Nasir saying the F word? He was talking about Gerald, the news reporter.
Is that who he was talking about?
Uh-huh, because the news reporter, Gerald, the black dude, he was the one that broke the case on the internet. He was the one, if it was not for him, we wouldn't even know what winter looked like. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't know what none of them people look like. We wouldn't know what all of them look like because he blasting them out. So he was talking about him. He was calling him the F-bomb.
Okay, because I was like, okay, who is he talking about when he kept saying
Gerald.
that F, and he said it so fast. Okay? And then he said, wait a minute. He said, I have a degree. And they let me walk into no murder. I wouldn't be involved in nothing like that. And then he also said they did it while I wasn't there because they knew good and damn well that if I was there, I would have stopped that shit. I would not have participated in nothing like that. Okay? I looked at that too. Now, but I feel like we're dropping the ball.
So is that why they had to hurry up and do Shanquella before he got there? And they said, well, shit, we need to take her ass out because you know Nazir coming.
Well, see, that's kind of what I thought. That's kind of what I thought. Okay? Because, like somebody else said, well, they was holding up the phone so he could see the fight. No, because he didn't know what happened until he got there. And I remember, and he said it, if I wouldn't have participated in I wouldn't have participated in nothing like that. I would have stopped it. Now, he said that, okay? If you want to go back and look at that interview, he said that I would have stopped that. I would not have participated in anything like that, and I have a degree. I wouldn't have nothing to do with no murder, especially a friend of mine over 9 years, okay? Now, I also know that during that interview, people kept calling in. Well, not calling in, but I guess he was reading the comments. Why y'all kill y'all friend? I didn't kill my friend. I wasn't there. Remember, me and you did the role play, okay? I didn't kill my friend. I wasn't there, but he was getting angry because he was trying to tell his side, and nobody wanted to hear it, okay? Nobody wanted to hear it, but they need to listen because he wasn't there. And then the other thing is when you kept showing him with the gun, okay?
Right, hold on. I don't mean to interrupt you real quick. But you said we was doing some role play. Can I take your number so we can do more role play?
Yes.
Girl, I'm about to text you now, but go ahead.
Yes, please. Well, you know what? This is my home phone. I'm gonna give you my cell phone.
Oh.
Can I give you my cell phone?
Well, you can't give it to me on here because they're going to hear it. And I want to, can you email me your number?
Yes, I'll email it to you.
Okay, unless email it. Because I can't text your home. Email me. All right, but I'm going to call your home just in case you forget and you'll see a missed call. But go ahead.
Okay. And see, it's things like this, and then I remember when you were showing Nasir with the gun. I'm sorry I keep saying that. The pow-pow. He had the pow-pow, okay? Gigi, people was out looking for them. People was going to their house and beating on their door. And like he said, y'all harassing my mom, harassing my granny.
Yeah, don't pick up the phone. That's me calling you.
Okay. But when he said, y'all are harassing my mother, you all are harassing my grandmother, they didn't have nothing to do with this. And I believe that's why he walking around with that gun. People were knocking on their doors, okay? Now, let's go to what's her name? Hyatt, the one that works at the medical facility. And the people started showing up at her job. The news people showed up at her job. The people started calling her job. And some people were saying, but, okay, she works at a medical facility, but the people that are there to get services didn't have anything to do with this, and you preventing them to get their services. No, she did that. She did that when she thought it was okay for her to be involved in a murder and then carry her behind to work like she hadn't did nothing. She did that. And if her bosses had any sense, they would fire her ASS.
Well, I don't want to interrupt you, but I think her lawyers told her to do it. And I think that they cannot fire her because they have to have a reason. If they do fire her without reason, then they will then her people's going to sue. Like they said, the CABO 6, their parents are very smart and they know how to work the system.
Well, I'll put it to you like this, Gigi, and you know I've been listening to you, okay? It was a young lady that came on, and she said where they live, and that's, if I'm not mistaken, isn't it North Carolina?
I don't know. I think so.
Okay, it's what's called an at-will state, right to work. They have the right to work without being in a union. Okay, when there's no union, they can fire you for whatever reason they want to, but a union will get your job back. Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, I
No,
guess they don't want to fire them then, because you said they can fire them if they want to, but they did not. You see, they didn't.
Or they can fire you. This is what they don't like about. And I don't want to get off the subject. Places like Walmart, okay, because they do. There's no union, so they can just say, "Don't come back tomorrow," and they don't have to give you a reason. Just don't come back. Okay, we're done with you, and they have to give you no explanation. But if there's a union, it's different. Okay, now, the other thing is this. When we talked before, and I kept asking about the autopsy, who ordered that autopsy, and then somebody called in and said her father ordered it, okay? I kept going back and listening to interview after interview after interview, and I never did hear that man say, I told them to do an autopsy. I heard him say, I spent $6,000 or $7,000 to get my daughter's body home. And when he asked the lady she was at the the funeral home, not at a hospital. She was not in a morgue. She was at a funeral home. And he said, what happened to her? And she read whatever that was she read, because one time I asked you, I said, was that a death certificate or was it an autopsy report? Because sometimes they said death certificate, sometimes they said autopsy report. Now, again, we're talking about Mexico. We don't know what kind of autopsies they do in Mexico. Because they knew this child was dead. They let these 6 people leave and get out of there, and this child was dead before they left. Things are just different. And then they kept talking about, on another show, they kept talking about, well, they got to take an oath and they have to render medical attention. Well, evidently, they don't give a damn about no oath. Okay? They don't give a damn about no oath, because if they did, we wouldn't have all these conflicting stories. She died 15 minutes after the altercation, and then this is hours later, okay? And we still don't know who called the police. They still said, and they're still saying, that another female ran into the room and tried to break the fight up, and we didn't see that part. Then they said Winter Donovan grabbed her around the neck and slammed her on the floor. We haven't seen that, but these are just different things that have been said, and they said she had alcohol poisoning, and it's like Isabella said, they serve bad liquor in Mexico. They serve bad liquor, and there's some people that done died from alcohol poisoning. But when you get alcohol poisoning, you're drunk too. You're drunk. The alcohol makes you drunk, and then it kills you. You know, and the first time I found out what alcohol poisoning was, it was a fraternity where they made those kids during the rushing or the hazing, and they would make them drink, they would make them throw it up, and then drink some more. And some young men died from alcohol poisoning. That was the first time I had ever really heard of that, okay? Because usually before you get alcohol poisoning, you pass out. You so drunk, you pass out. You know, and drunk is a form of alcohol poisoning. That's why you're drunk, from the alcohol. You know, Gigi, it's a lie. It's a lie. But I kind of feel like the ball is being dropped, and I feel like everybody's hands are tied because arrest them, okay? Arrest them for what? They didn't do it here. We saw the video, we saw the beating, but it happened in Mexico, and Mexico let them leave. They're not interested. No one has said anything but this Geraldo man, and all his stuff is conflicting. Are you still there, Gigi?
You know I am. I'm just listening.
Okay. It was just quiet. I just wanted to make sure, you know, because you know, okay, so what do we believe now? Because this Geraldo man now says that the paramedics may have ended her life, okay? And them some pretty thick men, big, strong men pumping on her chest.
I didn't think about that. Hold on. Now, you say who was pumping on the chest?
It would have been the paramedics, right?
Them
those two men.
Lord, I don't know what it is.
Those two men.
It's two. You sure they're two men? You sure they men?
Yeah, those are two men.
Okay, them big two men was pumping on her chest 14 times.
Yep. Yep.
They heavy-handed.
Yep. And because remember they said that. Wait a minute. Let me go back to Nasir again. Nasir said that the doctor tried to start an IV. The doctor said she was dehydrated. The doctor said she needed some electrolytes. This is Nasir because he watching. Ain't nobody else said nothing but Nasir watching this. Because the stuff that he was saying, I'm like, this child is not making this up. And are people really listening to him? Even though what he says is confusing, he stops, he starts over, he's thinking, he's scared, he's upset. But if you listen to him, he told it a few different ways. We moved her from here to here. I turned on some music. I was rubbing her head. And then people started saying sick stuff. Did he molest her? And no, I don't think so, Gigi.
Hold on, and the people in the comment section, they said it was a doctor. Now, who did the 14? Was it paramedics or the doctor? All right, but continue on.
Well, one of them did it. One of them, they all there together. Okay, because I even thought they said they used the shock things on her. What's those shock things they put on your chest to jump your heart? I thought they said they did that too. The paramedics would bring those on a little ambulance. It looked like the doctor might have came in with a little doctor bag. Okay? And isn't she the one? Okay, didn't they say that the doctor said, if I'm going to help her, but look, now let's go back. She's supposed to be dead already. That's what that paper said, and everybody said, believe the autopsy, believe the autopsy. The autopsy says she died within 15 minutes. But you see these three people here, and they said that, look, the doctor said, if I'm going to help your friend, I need to get her to a hospital. And they said, no, treat her here. Okay, if she dead, why would the doctor take her to the hospital? But they said the nurse found her and she was cold. Remember, Gigi, we did all of this. We went through all of this. And see, these are the things that are turning over in my head. Okay? Are people even paying attention? When Nasir said they tried to start an IV, they tried that she was dehydrated. She needed some electrolytes. Nasir said she had a seizure. They wanted to get her. He never said anything about this, but later on it kept saying that the doctor wanted to take her to the hospital. If I'm going to help her, I need to get her out of here to a hospital. And the rest of them said, no, treat her here. And I'm looking at how these people are looking. Okay? I don't know if that's Shanquella or not, but I'm looking at how these people are looking because even her father said, remember when her father said, I was there when her body came in, me and her uncle were sitting there waiting, and when those doors opened up and they brought that box in there, and he said he looked in the box and she had on some pajamas because they keep talking about who dressed her and all of this. I don't know who put those clothes on her, okay? But I know when she came from the funeral home, she was in pajamas because that's what her father said. Because he said he looked at her and he saw the bruises and everything on her face. And that's probably what these people are looking at. Why is she all beat up? They say she got alcohol poisoning, so why is her ASS whooped? We can tell her ASS been whooped.
Well, the father can come out and confirm and say, hey, when I saw my daughter, she was not dressed in pink and black boxer shorts or pink biker shorts with a black top. She was in pajamas. But the father is not speaking out, but he can confirm that, and he can say if this is a lie or not, right? Because what she had on was not pajamas. That pink biker shorts and black T-shirt, that's not a set of pajamas.
Exactly. But remember, when he saw her, she was in pajamas. That's what he said. When he saw her. See, this is before.
So what they changed? They changed the black top and the pajama shorts into pajamas. That don't make sense.
But wait a minute, she had an autopsy. Remember, when she left here, they didn't cut her up on the floor. They didn't cut her up on the floor. They said
okay, so after the autopsy, then they put her in pajamas.
That's what her father said.
Okay, they said pajamas came after the autopsy. All right, well, that's that.
Yep. I'm just looking at all these different aspects that people may be looking over.
Well, you're doing a good job. You're doing a good job. Keep it up.
Yeah, I'm looking at that doctor right there, and it's just the look on these people's faces. And the other thing, GG, is who took that picture? I wonder who took that picture and where did Geraldo get it from? Somebody took that picture, and how did he get it? Now, Gigi, if I'm crazy, feel free to let me know.
Why it takes so long for it to be released?
Right. He been had it.
It seemed like somebody playing games.
Yes, and then and you wait another week or two, they're gonna come out with something else. Okay? Remember how they did with the videos? The first one we saw was her getting beat up. Okay? Then the next thing we saw was her walking through there talking about it don't take that long to get naked. Then the next one we saw was her laying in the hammock. Then they started showing the ones of him, not him, but them sitting around eating those tacos and the push-up contest.
So who's doing all that? You think somebody is the upper up is releasing all this one bit at a time?
Yes. And from different phones and see, and you know what, something else I'm confused about, Gigi, is, okay, I have an iPhone, all right? I have an iPhone, and you know what, Gigi, if I lose my phone, I can go over to the Apple store, and they can give me a new phone, and they can pull everything that was on my phone out of the iCloud, okay? So if the FBI wanted to, they could pull everything out of every last one of them's phone because there's a memory. When you lose your phone, you don't lose everything anymore. If you got, like I got an Apple ID, I go over to the Apple store and I give them my Apple ID, and they give me a brand new phone with my Apple ID. They can pull up whatever I had on this phone, whatever picture, whatever video. Why aren't we seeing more pictures? They were on vacation. Why aren't we seeing more pictures of what was going on? But we're not. Okay? And I'm looking at, like I said, I keep looking at Nasir, and nobody. Elise hasn't said anything. Winter hasn't said anything. Khalil, Malik, but Nasir keep talking, and everybody. That NIGG, he lied. He don't know what he talking about. He can't get his story straight. If I were in that position, I don't know if I could get my story straight either.
At this point, can't nobody get their story straight. The Mexican dude, Geraldo, he can't get his damn story straight either. So he in the same boat.
And what is he? He's not a he is what do they call it? An investigative reporter. That's what he say he is. And then let me talk about Nancy Grace, because everybody, Nancy Grace, I love her. She a beast. She did this and she did that. She ain't saying SHIT now because she did it for ratings. She didn't give a SHIT about Shanquella. Well, I knew that when she didn't have her real folks up there. She had those little snippets of those recordings, and she cut it up to. She asked a question and then it automatically answered. She asked a question and it automatically answered. She did it with the mama, then she turned around and did it with her sister, and she did it just like this man did for clickbait. That's the same thing she did. She might be a beast, but is she saying anything now? That one man said, we got to go back, what I just said, and get all their phone records. Ain't nobody did nothing. Okay? And she awfully, for her to be a beast, Nancy Grace, she on play. Nancy Grace, she on it. Where's she at now? We still here, but where's she at? She did 2 shows. And she ain't got nothing else to say because she did it for all of us to go over there and watch her show like we did. And now she gone on another case. That's how much of a beast she is. She don't give a damn. Okay? She got her ratings. Now, you may have some more callers. I think
they really enjoying you. So if you got something to say, keep it going.
Well, you know what? You know what? I wish you could interview Nasir. I'd rather you do it. I don't want Gerald Jackson to do it, nobody else. Because I think that young man would sit down and talk to you. He might be, he needs to be calm and tell people his side. Because out of all of the CABO 6, no, it's the 5. Because he's the only one. When he was out there with those girls with that gun, you know what? I'm not involved in anything like this, but I tell you what, I live by myself. I'm an older lady, and some people stole my car. I have to walk around with a thing now. And when I walk out my door, guess what? I got to have it. Okay? And in a position like him, like he's holding this up in there. Yeah, because I'm letting you know, do not approach me. I done told y'all I didn't do this. I did not participate in this. When this went down, I was not there, and you keep effing with me. Don't run up on me. You have harassed my mother. You have harassed my grandmother. Don't run up on me. That's what he's doing. Okay? He might look like he's smiling and happy, but he's not. He's not. Because I felt him when he said, my friend of 9 years. And you think I would participate in a murder? I have a degree. I'm educated. That's where I am. That's where I am, And I'm not on nobody's side, but has anybody heard anything else from the rest of them? Nothing. Nothing. I say crickets. Yep.
Yeah, and I got a better idea. How about you get Nasir on here, and I allow you to interview him while I co-host?
You know what? That would be lovely. That would be lovely. I'm going to see. I don't know. They said I'm older. I'm not into all this social media and stuff. I do have Facebook, I can put his name in there and see what I come up with. But I don't know. They say they didn't shut everything down. They won't talk to anybody. And then, why would he? Because every time he opened his mouth, people, why y'all kill y'all friends? Why you do this? You lying? And I'm like, oh, my God, okay. But he's the only one who's trying to give you all a little insight of what happened, and, as far as him, now the rest of them, yeah, but him, I'd have got the hell out of there, too. Y'all done killed somebody and got me over here with y'all, got me mixed up in this. Y'all, not only, y'all killed our friend. I'm going home fast as I can. And if I'm not mistaken, I want to think Nasir came a day later because he came from somewhere else. Doesn't Nasir live in New York while all the rest of them live in North Carolina? If I'm not mistaken, he lived somewhere else and had something to do, which is why he came the day later, and all the rest of them came from North Carolina, but they all went to school together. I know he distinctly said, I've known Shanquella for 9 years. I would not have participated in no SHIT like that. I would have stopped it. And call me what you want. I'm not on his side, but I believe him. I ain't got nobody else to believe. Winter ain't said nothing. Elise or whatever her name is, Daejhanae, we saw her. And them two guys, okay? And see, the other thing is, okay, let's do this. Since you said I can go ahead on and get it all out. They said all kind of stuff because first they said Shanquella caught the two guys in a compromising position, okay? And Daejhanae was fighting Shanquella on the guy's behalf, okay? Now, I'm Shanquella. I got a picture of you two in the bed. I ain't going no, and y'all know I got it. I ain't going on vacation with you. We done fell out about this. You done told me to erase it, and I said no. Why would I go on vacation with you? And I have a picture of you two in the bed, and you're supposed to be straight. One more thing. Let's do this. When do people get together and go on vacation like that? Usually it's girls' trips or it's couples or something like this, but this was a mixture, and I'm trying to figure out the mixture, okay? Now, they said Daejhanae and Winter was best friends, but then they said Malik was friends to Shanquella, and then he was friends to Daejhanae. Where did Elise come in?
Well, I don't know about that. They have documents that Daejhanae and Malik were best friends, and Daejhanae, right. Winter, and Elise, they were all good friends.
But wasn't he also the best friend to Shanquella?
No. The boy named Khalil was Shanquella's best friend, not Malik.
Okay, that was so. How would she be in the position to catch them doing whatever they were doing, and they said she filmed it?
I don't know. That was a rumor. That was a lie. That we have no proof of that.
Okay, that's what I thought. Then the other one was she's. Remember that whole dissertation somebody came up with? Y'all so stupid. Y'all gonna feel stupid when everything come out because she set this boy up and got him killed. So, who she set up and who got killed? Do you see all these different lies?
Yeah, I see the different lies.
Okay. Okay. Then it was the thing with that she went out of town with $17,000. Okay, now I travel. And this lady, I was just looking it up before, you answered, and she used to be on this show called Dance Moms. Her name was Abby. She was the dance teacher, okay? She went to jail for going out of the country and coming back with a whole bunch of money, okay? Or did she leave the country with all that money? Anyway, somebody tried to tell you, Gigi, like they said, they're not very versed in travel because you can't leave out the country more than $10,000 because if they catch you in trouble. And they keep saying she had $17,000. She 25, where she grew up with $17,000. What's she finna do? She already paid for the villa. They not doing nothing but partying with $17,000. Come on now. And now it's all gone. She gave it to the cartel. They took her money and paid their way out of there. No, I don't think none of that. I think that they had round-trip tickets. But I think once they realized what they did or what Daejhanae did, they all got the hell out of Dodge the best way they knew how. And I don't think it had nothing to do with Shanquella's money. What that fight was about, we'll never know. We'll never know. Because Nasir wasn't there because I bet you if he was there, I bet you he would have told it. Then again, I don't know. But I'm thinking.
You know, I just had a weird thought. Hello?
Tell me that thought.
It's weird though. It's weird. Okay,
That's
I
okay.
was just reading this news article about this boy. He go to HBCU, and anyway, it's a black male. He said a blackmailer was telling him to do some strange things, put it on video to send it to him. And I know this is not the case. It's just a thought, but it's not true. What if the CABO 6 or the CABO 5 had working for somebody and they was getting blackmail, say, hey, you must take her out and video record it. And then when they was going to come out and tell the truth, he started just leaking different stuff out to remind them, you better shut up. I don't know. It was just a thought. Like I said, it's a weird thought.
Yeah. I totally understand, because I've had some weird thoughts. Why would they, I turned it over and over in my head. Why would they do this? I looked at, the way they busted up in that child's bedroom, okay? And she's the only one standing there with no clothes on, and it looks like whatever, see, we missed stuff. They only show us what they want us to have because there's more to that tape than what we saw, okay? Because they was arguing for a while because I could see Shanquella with her hand up like she's trying to explain. Now, wait a minute. You could see her with her little hand up like wait. And the girl says, you ready? And just went to pounding on her. But something happened before that we'll never know. The rest of them know. Because they came in there, they busted up in that girl's room, said, phone's ready, we gonna tape this. We gonna take this ass whooping, and that's what they did. That's what they did. And you can best believe that they can find out who released that little snippet because they sent it to somebody, and there's a second one. There's two. Okay.
Right, but it sounds like, and that's why I said the blackmail, somebody upper, because it's somebody that is more smarter than these people. It's somebody that's older and wiser that have access to a lot. And like you said, well, why was she bringing $17K to CABO? I don't know who she was in business with. Her mom didn't know none of her business. Her father didn't know none of her business. So we just don't know. We don't know who else is involved that will never be seen. That's part of the upper ups. Because the reason why I say that, because when you're dealing in the street life, right? The higher ups, you will never find out who they are, but they may make somebody disappear or do something, but you never know. It's going to be a lot of pieces missing.
Yeah, absolutely. Because it's a lot of pieces missing because, like I said, you look at where that tape starts and where it stops. And when it stops, right when she slung her around and she's on the floor in a seat, in that seating position, and that's where it stops. But it went on more than that. That was not the beginning or the end. That's just what they wanted us to see. That was just enough for us to see. Okay? And when the mother said that somebody called her and said they were over there fighting that girl.
Who is that somebody? Said. That's a mystery too.
Right. But somebody thought enough to call her mother and said, no, they were fighting her. They're saying alcohol poisoning, but no, they were over there fighting her. Yeah. This is a mess. And we could go on and on, but this is truly, truly a mess. And people say that's her on the floor, that's not her on the floor. I don't know who's on the floor. okay? Because they made good and damn well that, you know, that you couldn't see it, but you don't
They didn't want her to be identified in the pictures.
Right. Her family is around, so they, you know, you do not need to see it, but somebody knows who that is on the floor.
If you did not need to see it, then why even put the pictures out there?
Well, I don't believe this is the only one. Give it a week or two, and he's going to expose another one, because didn't this happen in October? And it's January, and we're seeing this picture.
It's a whole new year. It's like it's a movie. It reminds me of one of the mystery movies.
Yep. And I'm going to say this too, and I may rub some people the wrong way, but you know what? This one man did something to 4 college students, and didn't they go get him?
Yeah,
okay?
But you made me think too. If that one man did something to 4 college students, how do we know? Who do we know that it's another man that's higher up that's in connection with all the CABO 6 or the CABO 5, you know? And if you a higher person and you have dealings with Shanquella, you'll have all Shanquella information.
Yeah.
And that's including her mama's number 2.
And that little guy that came forward in the pink suit that said that he was her boyfriend, and he went to talk, and then they shut him up real quick and said, that's not her boyfriend. That's her ex-boyfriend. Okay, so where her boyfriend at? Because he was saying, he was so
That's another question. Where is her boyfriend? And did her boyfriend know Khalil? Did her boyfriend know CABO 6? We don't know, right? We don't know.
The one, okay. But wait a minute. The one that was in the pink suit, I can't think of his first name, but his last name was Corleone. Okay? And he had the long dreadlocks, and he had on that hot pink suit at her funeral. He was the one giving interviews, and he said that Khalil was the one that was supposed to be her friend. Khalil, he said, I let her go, and that NIGG lied to me in my face. And I let Shanquella go because I think Shanquella told him, you know, he was gay. And he said, oh, okay, go ahead on. Because people were saying, why you let her go with him? Why did you let your girlfriend go with him? And then the mother and them came out and said, that ain't her boyfriend. She used to be with him, but she ain't with him no more. She with somebody else. But the who else, he ain't said nothing either. Now, Gigi, please, if I'm wrong, please correct me.
Well, that's not. I didn't know nothing about nothing gay, but that's not her boyfriend, the one that was coming out. Why was he doing that? I don't know. Did he get paid to do that, to try to throw it away? Who knows? Who knows? Shit, the boyfriend could be paying the ex-boyfriend to come out and try to be him until the parents exposed him. We don't know. The boyfriend could have been the whole master behind it. I don't know.
Because it's all over the place. It's all
and we still don't know who the boyfriend is. It's a damn mystery. Nope. Why wouldn't? Don't you think her boyfriend would have came out to defend her or said something on her behalf? That's your woman.
Mm-hmm. Right. And I'm trying to figure out why he let her go like that. You know.
I don't know. Are you trying to tell me he knew what was going on? He knew what was happening?
I don't know. See. And I'm older, but I tell you what, my man ain't letting me go out of town with no other men. On a girl's trip, yeah, but I just, that whole little setup, something was just wrong with the whole little setup. And then they said that it was another girl that didn't go that was supposed to go, that was supposed to be with Nasir. That she was supposed, and for some reason she didn't go. That guy said too. And you look at Nasir, he's full of tattoos. He's a little bad boy. Doing that modeling or whatever they was in them boxing clothes, whatever they was doing. I was looking at that too. He was modeling. They had the clothing line that didn't go nowhere. Yeah.
Oh yeah. You know Nazir was modeling for Khalil.
Because I was looking at that little clothing line because you had it up on the screen one time. I was looking because Nazir had his leg all up in the air, and I guess he was trying to.
That was not sexy. Was that sexy to you?
Well, you know what? I don't know what was going on with that.
Girl, was it sexy? Yes or no?
No. None of it.
And his fingernails was dirty.
See, I didn't look that close, but I'm going to go look now, Gigi. You can make me go look. But I'm going to go look at them fingernails.
You know he be having them fingernails to roll up. That marijuana.
Okay? And if you hold them roaches, can I say that, Gigi?
Roaches? Go ahead.
You hold them roaches, and when you hit it, after a while, your finger gets stained. We used to use emery board and file our fingers to get that off our fingers and stuff. Yeah. And always wore fingernail polish because we had them roaches. Yeah. And I just hope it doesn't get swept under the rug, and I'm kind of feeling like that's what's going to happen. It's kind of, it picks up for a minute, and then it dies down. But I'm like, your last caller, Isabella, don't nobody go to Mexico. Don't go. Remember this. Remember that if something happens to you in Mexico, okay, you just a lost soul. You just a lost soul. Okay? Because they don't give a damn about how much money you come over there and spend. That's as long as you're spending money, it's all good. It's all good. So that's what we need to push. We need to boycott Mexico. We need to boycott Mexico, and we need to find Nasir and sit down and talk to that young man and not attack him.
Girl, go find him and bring him here. Go find him and bring him here.
Because I believe, Gigi, I believe that Nasir would given half a chance, he would tell his side.
Give him the chance, girl. I'm telling you, bring him here.
Yeah.
Tell him to come on.
I'm finna get on my iPad. I'm finna get on my iPad, and maybe somebody will tell him about this show. Nasir, if you're listening, if anybody...
No, you're going to have to go get him. You're going to have to knock on his door.
Email Miss Gigi.
No, don't email me. I want him to get in contact with you, and you contact me.
Okay, we can do all of that.
Yeah,
we can do all of that.
Yeah. He got you. You get him, and you come to me with him.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm just gonna co-host and let you drive the boat.
Okay. And look, I will drive it. Do you hear me?
I know you will.
I will drive it. Okay? Because then, after we get through with this, maybe some things will make a little more sense to some people. Because I thought, I kept going back and forth with that interview, and I kept on saying, this child, people are not really listening to him. He's scared. He's upset. But there's some truth to what he's saying. I'm not on his side because I don't think running was the best thing, but at the same time, when you're scared, you do all kind of stuff. When you're just in the vicinity. And them people, them other five, they something else. Even, they could have told that child, look, there's something going on. Don't come. We'll talk about it later. Find you somewhere else to go. Do not come here. That's what a friend would have did. Don't come here. But they let him come. Okay? And I tell you one thing, I bet you he ain't been with them. You know? But they think they have gotten off scot-free because, what's her name? She over there going to work. And somebody going to snatch her, you watch. She might get whooped all up and down the street one day. What goes around comes around. You know? But Gigi is getting awfully late, and I have to get up super early.
All right.
I have.
Well, girl, you got my number. Email me your cell phone because I called your home phone. So email me your phone number right now.
I'm going to email you my phone number and give you my email address.
Okay. I'm going to get that when you email me. All right, boo.
Okay.
We're going to let you go.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
All right. Calling 817. You're live on the air.
Ooh, hi, Gigi. How are you doing?
Hey, boo. What's up?
Nothing much. I was just listening to your last caller. Very interesting, to say the least. She kind of seems a little Team Nazir. I don't know if it's just me, but I don't know. I think that if the authorities had just cause, they should have made an arrest, right? They haven't made an arrest. The FBI seems like they're dropping the ball. The local authorities are dropping the ball. The U.S. isn't getting involved. I'm not quite sure what to believe at this point. I think that they're all liable. It sounds to me like people are trying to lean towards pinning the whole thing on Daejhanae, and I hope I'm saying her name right, but it just sounds like to me that everyone that certain individuals are trying to pin it on her specifically. But as far as Nazir goes, he definitely wants to talk. I can try and reach out to him to see if he's willing to talk. But he's sane enough, I think, to try and keep himself from being reeled into it, if you know what I mean.
Uh-huh. If you can get him to talk, get him to talk.
He needs to talk. I think he wants to talk, but it's just a matter of...
Well, tell him, come on. Come on. He always welcome here. Come on. Say what you got to say.
Yeah, I just think had the victim been blonde hair, blue eyes, Caucasian, they'd probably all be on trial for murder by now. So it just seems that they're taking a very passive approach. They have enough just cause. A woman dead. They're just not moving quick enough. I don't know. Something's off for sure. I don't know what it is, but that's my 2 cents.
All right. Well, I thank you so much for calling in, and I'm going to be looking forward to that, Nazir.
I'm going to try and reach out to him. I'm going to try and reach out to him and see if I can appeal to his, I guess, conscience more or less, because I feel like he knows more.
Mm-hmm. So do you reach out to a lot of people? You can get anybody up on here? Because I got a list of people now, of different people. If you can reach out and get them up on here, let's do it.
Okay. How can I get in touch with you?
Girl, I'm going to text you right now. This your cell phone number?
Yep.
I'm about to text you right now.
Rock.
Huh?
You hear what I said? I said I can find people even if they're living under a rock.
Ooh, I'm scared of you. Damn. Yeah. I definitely want you as a friend and not an enemy. Okay?
Yeah, I use my powers for good, though, not evil. So be assured.
All right, let me know if you got my text.
I just got it. I'm responding.
All right. Thank you so much.
All right.
All right.
All right. Have a good evening.
You too. All right. Calling from 414. You're live on the air.
Hey, Gigi.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good.
So I've never called here before, but I've been following you in this Shanquella case, and I don't know if you follow Queen Sheba on YouTube, or have you like seen her
Nah, I
content?
really don't watch a lot of YouTubers. But tell me your thoughts about
okay.
it.
Because she, just like you, has been reporting and keeping this in the like light and all that stuff, and she has some really good investigation that she does. And something that other callers were talking about tonight is correlating with what she has been finding. And basically, it's her last video, and it's like titled
Well,
like
just
FBI
tell
or
me
something.
your thoughts, because I don't want to do promoting other people's channel. You understand?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, this is like literally my thoughts too. But she, the person who owns the villa is, like someone else said, high up there and is connected. And they don't own just that property. He owns several properties all around the world. And it just, like you mentioned too, it's like, how come only 2 of them have spoken about this or even like been found? And it's just weird to me that 4 of the others, nobody's seen them, nobody's talked to them. They're just completely vanished. And what I think is that they made a huge mistake by doing that in that villa, because it brought attention to something that was never supposed to be found, as far as like what he might be involved in as the owner. So what I was thinking is that they went there to vacation, blah, 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 or some of them. She went there to vacation. Obviously, they didn't. But by them doing it there at his place and having the news and the FBI and all these people, you know, with a target on that place, what I think is that the 4 of them, since nobody's heard from them, that they might be in some kind of special custody. Because if you think about it with that guy, I don't even know his name, Gerardo or whatever, the guy, don't you think it's kind of weird that only one person in the entire country of Mexico is reporting on this? Like, nobody else is allowed to talk about it, and that's called control media. And
no, I'm not. Are you asking me, am I shocked? No. I mean, majority of countries don't have free press. America claimed to have free press, but you can't say everything in America. You know, so it's just not getting liberal. But back in the day, America limited everything on the press. There was not that many outlets. You only had a handful, a few, and it was very limited what they were going to say and what they was not going to say, and what group they was going to paint a certain way. There was never telling the truth. The presidents never tell the truth. So no, I'm not surprised. This is just how this world works.
I know, and it's unfortunate, and it's just like, from what I see, it just seems like Mexico is kind of taunting America to release them, because I feel like they're in some kind of custody, and by them being U.S. citizens.
Yeah, but we don't know that for sure. We don't, and I've never heard that, so we don't want to put false information out there by saying that, because we don't know. But I appreciate it so much. A lot of people, including me, feel like they're not in custody. They're just out there, just hiding in plain sight, like Winter was.
90 seconds.
All right, so we're going to let you go. Calling from 504. You're live on the air. 504. You know what? What was that? That scared the hell out. Oh. What was that about? I don't like that. What was that? Calling from 716. You're live on the air. 716.
60 seconds.
Yes, hi.
Hey, how's it going?
Hi, Gigi.
I'm okay.
I've been listening to you for a minute in regards to this case. And someone made a statement. I don't know.
Hello?
Yes, Gigi?
Yeah, I'm here. Somebody made a statement. What happened?
I'm trying to figure out, like, they were talking earlier saying, like, how did why is it that the pictures are being shown coming out in little increments or whatever of different pictures and videos. And I'm sitting back thinking, like, well, do you think that maybe, or could it be that the higher up in
10
Mexico
seconds.
could be, they could be kind of like getting at the young kids for allowing them to come back? They probably paid them a certain amount of money, and they had a certain amount of time to pay back the higher ups in Mexico for covering it, and they haven't been making them payments. So they're trying to scare them like, okay, well, each time that y'all don't make them payments, we're going to send something out to show y'all we're not playing with y'all, and eventually y'all going to be in trouble for it. It could be that.
Them making payments, I don't see it, and this is all hypothetical. No, I think if that was the case, with they were doing something of the hyper ups and it was doing some type of ritual, that's why he was saying body, body, body in the following hours before. It's usually to be initiated into something wicked and to be covered and protected. And maybe you may had a few of them that felt like they wanted to break, and I'm going to continue. And that's when we heard, well, it was Winter did it. No, it was that person did it. Well, now it was like it was playing ping pong. Who was it? And it could have been higher ups playing mind games with each one of them. I don't know. I'm just, we just hypothetically, because we don't have nothing to go on.
Guesstimating.
Right. So since you brought that up, but I don't think that these little people, the CABO 6 have money like that to be paying them. If anything, not money, something else, but not money. Usually higher ups want you to do certain work and certain deeds for them.
Right. That could be it too.
Yeah, but the higher ups not looking for little people to give them money. That's the least of their worries.
Right. Okay.
All right.
I don't know. Okay, well, Gigi, I'm sitting back just listening and paying attention.
Well, I appreciate it, boo.
I mean, I'm here.
I love it when you're there.
You, and thank you for your platform, and thank you for allowing people to call in and be able to give an opinion, because everybody's opinions matter.
Yeah, and thank you for calling in. I don't know what took y'all so long. I was up here for the longest. We ain't had nobody call in. I'm like, come on, y'all. Come on. Ain't nobody want to call in, and everybody call in when everybody call in. What you say?
I happened to get on because the grandkids left, and so as soon as they left, I got right on YouTube. So
the grandkids.
That's why I was a little late today. Yeah.
Girl, you sound like you in your young 20s.
Oh, I wish.
Girl, you sound young as heck, and you still young. But when you said granny, I said, what?
Yes.
I can't tell over the phone.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
But I'm going to let somebody else get on. I'm sitting back just listening.
All right. Thank you, boo. All right. Let's give a big old thank you to Princess Morales. Donated $5. Thank you. Best YouTube love, GG. Thank you, boo. I appreciate that. Calling from 614. You're live on the air.
Hey, Gigi.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm all right. Man, I finally get to talk to you.
I
I've been
apologize.
listening and following you and your channel for years.
Thank you, because I had the phone lines up, but ain't nobody call in. But talk to me.
I just found out I had to call my cell phone provider because I couldn't just dial the number. It was like, you got to get this service plan something.
Oh, that's horrible. I have no idea about that. I apologize.
Well,
so
yeah,
what's your take on this case? Because people dying to know what you about to say about this Shanquella.
Oh, and I'm first of all, yes, justice for Shanquella. Bottom line, end of the day, beginning of the day, justice for her. And I've been listening to your callers for weeks. And I'd like to do a hypothetical that lady that was a couple calls earlier, but she was a little long-winded. Anyway, I don't think they plan to unalive her because they said she wasn't really even supposed to be going on a trip. I think Khalil asked her to front their money to get the villa And that everybody else, it's Daejhanae's birthday and what's his name, Nazir's birthday, Saturday, Sunday. So you get the villa, and we'll all give you the money when we get there. And yeah, that was the arrangement, because she probably was the only one that could pop the money up there like that, plop it down like that. They get there. Daejhanae is her birthday Saturday, but Shanquella got the big room. And women be tripping about stuff like that, especially if it's their birthday and we celebrate. Yeah, I want the big room. Okay, so go through all the little videos, the little snide comments, it hiding in the room or them in the room plotting, all of that stuff. But when she picked up that card, send a text to everybody who flaked out on the trip or whatever, a mean text. Just putting some stuff out there for some concepts. And when I guess they were supposed to go skinny dipping, but they was back there plotting and planning, and she went looking for him. Oh, everybody ain't nothing wrong, just whatever. So she go get in the tub pool by herself. I don't think she trusted them. I honestly feel like she locked her door, and they came in because everybody's talking about, oh, they woke her up out of her sleep. Not only that, everybody was already in the room with their cameras up on the other side of the room, and I think they came in. The damn screen door don't even look like it was, the sliding door doesn't even look like it was closed all the way. Then the fight starts. So it's like they snuck in through the what's the name, got hyped up. I think they egged Daejhanae on to fight her, and I think all they plan to do is just whoop her behind on video and send that out there, and end up falling out with her, so they wouldn't have to pay the money they were supposed to pay her for the ends of the villa, for the parts of the villa. Fight, the attack happened, everything dropped, and then he didn't realize until, I'm sure if she only lasted 15 minutes after that, it was probably in them 15 minutes that they realized they messed up. That's when the cover story started. And man, we just filmed this. Why is she doing that? And the convulsions and all that other stuff. I think that the doctor said, I think they told her that's what she was doing earlier before the doctor got there, because this big lie about alcohol poisoning, which I believe one of them got from somebody else. Y'all keep saying higher ups, but it's like, yeah, he might have owned the property and a bunch of other ones, but he wasn't there. This is just something that happened on one of his properties, and they trying to drag him into it, but that could affect his business. So I could see him getting pissed off and trying to sweep it up under the rug. Okay, but let me just go back to after them making this plan. It's common in Mexico. It happened 24 hours after Shanquella passed. They found some other woman beat up in body in a field somewhere. Somebody took a picture of her, put it on social media. They found her family. Police found them, got the body, made it, and said alcohol poisoning. That's like a thing there. That's like, okay, well, because alcohol poisoning means there's self-harm, so we don't have to investigate it. Case closed. Somebody told them that, and that was the story. Okay, well, you know what we just did. So we can't just say she got alcohol poisoning. We need somebody to find the body. Let's put her somewhere where somebody can find her other than us, so that I can set up our alibi. Oh, wow, what she did? What? Huh? What? Okay, well, wow. Yeah, she was drinking real bad last night. Well, we're going to take care of that. The nurse or whoever, the maid goes somewhere else. They know Nazir coming in. Everybody stick to the story. She drank too much, got alcohol poisoning. Let's put her in there like she fell out the tub or something, because if they dressed her, which I honestly think they did, and moved her probably several times, I know they definitely moved her one time, but they put some clothes on her, made her look like she fell out the tub. That's where probably the maid found her. And, oh, yeah, we'll take care of her, whatever. But Nazir coming in, just tell him she don't feel good. He come in, and I ain't team Nazir at all, but I think he didn't know snap. He ain't know nothing. They keep talking about he's slow. And the more he talks, the more I'm starting to realize, yeah, the boy is kind of slow. But I think they just tell him something. He get there, and he don't want the party to stop because of this. He just trying to do everything he can to help her in his limited imagination or whatever. And then the doctor comes, and it's like, but they still telling him she alive, or he probably thinks she still is. And oh, I'm gonna try to help her. I'm gonna try to save her. I'm gonna try to help her. I'm gonna try to save her. And then she passes in front of them. Well, she was already passed away because that happened in the morning. And that's his story. So we get to the nurse getting, the doctor getting there, these paramedics, all this CPR stuff. I'm like, when did y'all have time to do all of that? And if this happened in the morning, she should have been cold, rigor mortis, all of that. That's what the face is saying, that picture to me. Like, why is her neck sitting like that? Or why is her back up like that? Her back was broke. Her neck was broke. Okay, so they stick to the story, but they're telling everybody coming to the villa, it's alcohol poisoning. It's alcohol poisoning. That's what the 911 call allegedly was, that, hey, she got a dry mouth, dry skin, and dehydrated. Wow, that don't sound like she got beat up and broke neck, none of that. So they all come in, no stretcher, just, hey, okay, just dry, whatever. So they tried to deal with her from the alcohol poisoning, which is the lie. That was the lie that was started from before the maid got there. And if that happened in the morning, they had till noon to come up with this story, and everybody just stuck to it. All they wanted to do was get back out of Mexico. Okay, all of this video coming out, all of that other stuff, they wasn't thinking that far ahead. I don't think that any of them were that smart, but they was like, as long as it's self-harm, alcohol poisoning, we can all go back to America. Okay, so that's the story they stuck. They stuck him in there and let him play with the corpse. And everybody else was just chilling off to the back, kind of saying, okay, what they was going to tell the mother, because, yeah, I saw them working on her, and they tried, whatever. He said they didn't take her body out of the villa till 1 a.m., but they pronounced her dead at 5-something, 3-something, 4-something, 5-something, but the body didn't get out till 1 a.m. From the time they left that villa to go to the one hotel to the other hotel, that's when I think Nasir was compromised, because it had to have hit him some kind of way that's what something happened, and they not telling him the full story. I would love to talk to him and find out when it was the first time you saw the fight video and tell me what was your reaction. And he had to go along with it. I think he just had to go along with it, or they told me she wasn't feeling well. Oh, it's tiled, so she could have slipped and fell and hurt herself. That's yeah. So them coming back, sitting around the mother for 3 days, coming back and forth around the mother. They ain't nobody asked her where the body at. Where the body at? The father had to Google with his brother to find out where the body was, but they coming back every 3 days, and ain't nobody know where her body was, because they planned for it to get lost over there in Mexico. They probably couldn't get her, go get over there and get her, and by the time the body got back, they'd already been back to the States and be clear. Gigi, you still with me?
Yeah, I'm just a really excellent listener. I'm just listening.
Yeah. Okay, so they come back. I don't think one of them sent the video to one of the CABO 6 sent it to her. And the video to the mother, because the Gerald said that the mother and sister already saw the video. The father hadn't seen the video when he sent it to him. So the mother and sister had already seen it. But I don't know if the autopsy came out one day, the video came out the other day. I know it was out, but they didn't see it. And then the funeral was that following Saturday or something, but they stopped seeing them after the video came out, after questioning them about a fight. I don't think they had the fight in front of them to ask them about it. But I think they was just, well, this is what y'all need to do if y'all want to go home. And everything else after that is just speculation or just stuff that just happened. Somebody slipped up and I don't think they was talking on FaceTime. They was recording the fight. That's what the other video is. It's just somebody else that was in that room recording. That's the only other video, or the other 2 videos, the other people who were in the room. But they all were in the room before she even got out the bed, posted up, ready to record. That tells me I don't think they plan to unalive her. I think they just plan to beat her up on video and like, yeah, nah, and then dip out on her without having to pay all of the parts of the money for the villa. The doctor get there, hey, we just, no, work on her here. We just work on her here. Throw some money at her. Work on her here, and I'll call the ambulance. Which y'all don't want her to go to the hospital, but then you would call the ambulance and tell them if she's suffering from something completely different that's not true. So that's what everybody came to the villa trying to treat her as. And they just needed to move the time of death to the afternoon and not from the morning from the fight, because they didn't anticipate the video coming out. But the video came out after they got back, and now they all in hiding somewhere. That's where I'm at with this case. Now the doctor, what's his name, Zaninga, I'm kind of got a love-hate relationship with him. I don't believe everything, but I don't deny it either. He's the one that's over there. He know them people. He can talk to people that know people over there. So if it's not after the autopsy and the video came out, that's when it should have went cold. Had he not started putting out these little parcels and pieces every week, which is what he sounded like he about to do, that's going to keep the case alive and give everybody who has a YouTube channel or an opinion something else to talk about until his next episode. So I don't think the case is going cold. And I wish people would stop saying that. But if he hadn't have said something about Daejhanae getting arrested and all that other stuff, people wouldn't have paid him no attention. But now they want to kill the messenger. I'm pissed off at how they going after the family after they got some money. That ain't no money compared to what they gave George Zimmerman. George Zimmerman gets $25,000 a month from his GoFundMe from 2013, whenever that was he killed Trayvon Martin. They raised enough money to pay that man $25,000 a month to this day. But now their family get $400,000, and they like, oh, they didn't change. The people down there in Charlotte, and I was just down there in Charlotte last week for our New Year's. They be like, oh, the family tripping. They got some money. I'm like, leave the family alone. They're beyond reproach. It's these other people we need to be, paying attention to, looking out for. And I find it interesting that the only person talking is not there. But he was a scapegoat, and I think they just threw him in there because he didn't know no damn better. But that talk, whatever they did on Daejhanae's birthday after they got out of that villa in the 2 hotel rooms, I would pay for footage to see them going to the hotel, going to the airport to catch their flights. Is that them walking how they are in the airport coming back to the United States? Tell me everything I need to know about them CABO 6. And that's when they got him, Nazir, in that hole after they took the body and they been moved to this hotel and then the other hotel, but ain't nobody saying nothing about where the body is. That it's a lot of this is disturbing to me. But I hope justice comes. I just saw that video with Tisa and the whole, they might not have enough to, and they, you know what? And watching her video, it's like, man, they might just get away with this, because if that video had never came out and they had never found her body, it'd have been just like, oh, she alcohol poisoning, and nobody would know anything else other than that. But the video came out. Yeah, well, they found the body. Oh, wow, and it's autopsy. Oh, man, y'all, we screwed, but we got back in the States, and they're going to be fighting like hell to get us back here. And everybody that I see that's fighting for CABO 6 online is talking about the doctor's report. No, don't listen. Everybody want to be investigators, but look at the doctor report. And the doctor report really throws them under the bus. If you read it right, she ain't just saying, oh, I got there and there. Yeah, the stable signs, that's all the CABO 6 need to say. And then you get Daejhanae. I was like, hey, well, I ain't kill her in that fight. I ain't unalive her in that fight. It was just, she got up, went and took a shower, and we all just chilled. It was just, and then boom, she said she wasn't feeling good from the thing. And then next thing you know, they found her here, and wow, now she passed away. No, and that's what I think they all are. I don't think they're going to snitch on each other. They all banking on that doctor's report saying that she was still alive when they got there at 3, 4 something o'clock, when all this stuff happened in the morning. And as long as they can stick to that story and that narrative, we may never know what happened as far as the CABO 6 and Shanquella, because they're banking on that she was still alive, stable sign, stable whatever body stuff. That's what they banking on. They moved it from the fight to her in the living room, and they dressed her. The Zaninga said on this report that in the doctor and the Red Cross people's report, they said what she had on when they treated her. So I don't know why people don't believe. No, they wouldn't put no clothes on her. They wouldn't. Yes, they would. Yes, they did. And we won't know if they takes place in Mexico. This trial takes place in Mexico. We won't know until it's over with, because that's how Mexico do it. You don't know nothing until after the trial. So we gonna be waiting.
Now what happened?
Gigi.
Now you said that's how Mexico do it.
Yeah. When they got it's arrest warrant.
Mexico is leaking out pictures. They doing something. And he already said that they don't got enough information and hold Daejhanae according to him. But we don't even know if that was true or not. Everything is still speculated when it comes to Mexico. Only thing that's not speculated is when they did the report, and all they did was said was they put out a warrant arrest. That was the only thing that wasn't speculated, but that's about it. Now you also said, because you said a lot, and I'm trying to keep up, but it was one or two things I did want to say my piece on, and I'm trying to remember. Trying to rewind the tape. Now you said that about the CABO 6. You said they made a mistake. They didn't plan to unalive her. That's how you feel. I feel that I'm not certain that was not in the plan. It was the first day. They haven't even been there for 24 hours. They had a whole weekend, and they wanted to mission. They had a mission, and it seemed like they executed it, taking her out. All of them was apart. Nobody stopped it. And then afterwards, all of them, they was on code, you know?
Yeah.
And it may be, it got to be somebody higher up, because these are just kids in people's eyes. So somebody that, I don't know if they're working for the damn Illuminati or what, but it sounds like Illuminati situation. How y'all describe the Illuminati out here, how they taking bodies and covering it up and getting away with it. This sounds like some Illuminati type of crap. You know what I'm saying? The higher ups. So, and people saying they moving bodies. I don't know what they moving. But if they is moving bodies, I'm sure somebody gave them instructions to do so.
Yeah.
The higher ups gave them instructions, and they've been following the higher ups, whatever they tell them to do. You know, so they are in good hands, because they still haven't got justice, and they still out here. We on a whole new year. They had a good ass Christmas, a good ass Thanksgiving, a good ass New Year's, and they cooling. And all they have to do is just stay off the trails. They working their regular jobs. They doing what they doing.
I agree. But if it's not higher ups or the Illuminati, it was definitely somebody else. And it might have been one of them. And if Winter's the one made that phone call to 911,
Winter made the phone call because the people told her ass to do it.
Right.
I mean, she didn't make the 911 phone call because she's kind-hearted.
No, definitely not that. But I'm telling you, they was trying to push this time of death to the afternoon, to anything away from that fight, because that happened in the morning. Sun on the wall, everybody.
But who is trying to push it?
Just got out of bed. Huh?
Who is trying to push it to the afternoon?
The CABO 6.
But the CABO 6 haven't even spoken out. They ain't pushed shit. They don't speak.
I know, but that's
everybody
the whole
speak for them.
Thing. I know the alcohol poisoning is to give them that's their alibi. Alcohol poisoning.
That's what Khalil told the mom, according to reports. Right. And this is what he told the mom, according to her. Right. Now, some people I've read, they question the parents. I would never question the parents, but they question the parents. But everything is, we don't know for a fact. We just taking the mom's word for it. But we don't have any recording of Khalil saying X, Y, and Z.
Right. But we don't need to. I'm telling you that the alcohol poisoning came up after they realized her neck was broke and she was deceased or going close to unalive. It's like, damn, girl, you broke her neck. And they're like, oh, man, what are we going to do that little bit of time from in the morning to 12? They had the time to come up with, call somebody, get the alcohol poisoning. Everybody come up here, and that's what we tell everybody, alcohol poisoning.
Well, the doctor said, didn't the doctor say alcohol poisoning too? Didn't the police say alcohol poisoning too?
They said that she was being treated for alcohol poisoning. She was told, everybody that came in there, they told them it was alcohol poisoning. And then she failed. So that would kind of, I guess, be the alibi for the bruising. Like, she drank so much, she fell and hurt herself, and that's where they found her at. And we just want to get her help. Yeah, it's just alcohol poisoning. But no, that's what they told them, because they needed to get her time of death to the afternoon or way away from the fight. Like, oh, she just got up and got in the shower, and she said she wasn't feeling well, but we was going out to such and such and such, or we was planning to do this, yada, yada, whatever in the hell else.
But okay, I just never, I never knew that if you have a profession, and I'm not a nurse, I don't work in the medical field, but it's just like, I know about microphones, and it's like you come in a room and you telling me the bottle of lotion is a mic. I'm going to look at your ass and say, nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you? You would think they would just check on their own. I mean, who is the doctor here? Am I the doctor or you? Who are you to tell me what's going on? Let me figure it out.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
So when you go to the doctor and you tell the doctor, I don't know. You know, when you go to the doctor, do the doctor run tests, or you just tell them what it is and they say that? Usually if I go to the emergency room, they going to run all these motherfucking tests. I can tell them it's just one thing. And they be like, well, no, we got to test this. We got to test this. Motherfucker, it's one thing now. But no, they're going to do what they do because that's what they are.
Want her to go to the hospital. That's why they didn't want her to go to the hospital. That's exactly why they didn't want her to go to the hospital.
Okay, but that are human people. They not the nurses or the doctors. At the time when the nurse or doctor got there, they are accountable to do their job. Their job is not to listen. That's like the cops come and I say, okay, well, he did a crime. I don't want y'all to take him. I don't want y'all to arrest him. So they don't arrest him because I say I don't want him to be arrested.
True.
After you seen him doing a crime,
paragraph with no period.
If you a nurse and you see somebody need to be taken in, you just ignore it because somebody say don't take them in.
What if it's 6 people standing over you or standing off into the room looking at you like, no?
Oh, stop! Them big ass niggas that was in there, them big linebackers. Stop.
Yeah, all of them.
Them big people in there. Listen, okay, because y'all try to make it sound like, okay, the doctor was scared of Daejhanae because they said she looked like a man or whatever. Them big TMAs or whatever you want to call them, they wasn't scared of nobody. They was not scared of them Daejhanaes. And furthermore, you saw the photographer. People are saying when the photographer came, they didn't want to be around. CABO 6 was nowhere to be found. So that's no excuse. Because we said, well, if the black folks, why we don't see no picture with the black folks? We see everybody else in the picture but them. But they said maybe because they was not around. So when they was not around, I don't know why they didn't just take her in.
Take what? Take her? Or take the picture?
No,
they
I guess
it was three Red Cross people, and one of the other Red Cross people was the one that took that picture of them. The infamous picture of her laying on the floor.
Yeah, they said they don't even know if that's her. That looked like somebody else.
Yeah, they would say that, but her back was broke, her neck was broke. And
yeah, but we can't identify. Could you get on a stand and with 100% and say that's her? If your life was on the line, if you wrong, then you die. We hanging your ass up.
Oh. Well, no, but read the medical reports and they said that's what she had on, Yeah.
What medical
real quick,
report from Mexico?
yeah,
The same
Red Cross
Mexico
people and
that
the
said
doctor.
she died from alcohol poisoning. The same ones
Yeah.
they said it's corrupt.
Yeah, it is, and it probably is. But I'm just saying.
I mean, hell, America is supposed to be the trusted country, and we know they write up false articles all the damn time. We know the doctors are false. We know the president are false. We know the government is false. Shit, and America's supposed to be the #1 trusted country. So I damn sure not gonna trust no goddamn Mexico.
But GG,
Huh?
GG, I think that picture, I think that picture, honestly, was just to show they moved and dressed the body. They dressed and moved the body from out of the room. That's why I think it's her.
I don't need a picture to tell me that you already told me. But a lot of people don't believe that's that body. They said that body's too damn big. And Shanquella, she wouldn't even dress like that. But we don't know. Yeah. It's just going to be, people ideas. And are you trying to say, okay, then I be watching these TV shows, right? And they be reenacting the crime and reacting the story, but they get actors.
Yeah.
So is that what it is?
Yeah. You know what? I'd be lying to you if I didn't tell you. I'm in the filmmaking thing myself. And I've honestly thought about recreating this whole little thing with 6 people and 6, 7, however many people it is, and just doing, from what we know, doing a reenactment of it. Yeah, I think that's it. No, I don't think they say, hey, go stand over there and take this picture looking at her. No, I don't think that's what happened. I just think, man, look at her, and man, look at this place, and why is y'all looking like that? Click. And I honestly think it was a clip from a video, like somebody videotaped that. And he just got a screenshot of that. So they didn't have to show the face, they didn't have to show the body. They just show the body and show enough to show she wasn't naked on the video. That's just me, the way I'm looking at it. Mm-hmm. And that pushes the timeline to the afternoon, well away from the fight. Mm-hmm. And I see the Daejhanae going down there and saying, no, that ain't me. Or, yeah, we fought, but she was cool. She got up and we shook hands and she went and took a shower.
People believe that Daejhanae was never even detained in Mexico. People believe that's all a lie. People say, well, she's been down there. Where the proof? Y'all want to take pictures of everything else? Take a picture of that.
But they can't. That's part of the thing with them in Mexico. When they want somebody in custody, you can't show their face until after the end of the trial. You got to put the ball on their face. Well, ain't no trial.
If they cannot hold her, ain't no trial.
Right.
So you can take pictures. You can take a gun on a flight. Y'all know everything else. Y'all know her flights. Y'all gonna know when she coming out, wherever she coming out. Paparazzi, photo. I mean, y'all do everything else. Why not?
I think they got her, but that's just me and my.
Well, the source that you saying that this is what they're saying, and Tisa said that they don't have enough information to process Daejhanae Jackson in Mexico. So what does that mean? Right. They can't hold her. So ain't no trial or whatever. So therefore, prove to the people that was unsure about her being detained, get them photo ops, her in the airport, make them a believer. That's all they're saying. You have access to do so much, get that access. It's not hard. In America, TMZ will get them all the time. All these networks, they will get them all the time coming through the airport. It's no reason.
Yeah, sadly, it didn't happen in the States. But in Mexico, it's
no, it didn't get happen in the States. But she gonna have to get on the airplane, right, to come back to America.
I don't even think she's there yet. I think they just holding her here. They've been holding her here to this paperwork until what I've read, what Tisa said, Tisa Tells, whatever her name is, Tells. explain, because I was like, that's a sobering truth. They could actually all walk from this. Because the doctor's report said this.
So you're telling me she was never in Mexico?
Who? No, I don't think.
Daejhanae was never in Mexico.
Yeah, I think they still holding her here. That's just my gut feeling. Because even when he.
So how long they been holding her here for? A month?
A month and some change, yes.
According to.
Because people nobody's talking about. They didn't turn their phones off, but before they did, everywhere you go, when you drive to the store, go to the mall, your phone pings different cell towers, whether you're using your phone or not. And all of them records, your phone carrier holds. So they can track anybody down. Yeah, somebody probably told them, like you said, hey, get another phone. Don't use these phones no more.
And what city is she being held in?
Connecticut. Well, that's where they grabbed her.
Which one?
At.
North Connecticut. And what city?
Just Connecticut.
That's the state.
Somewhere there. That's where they said they got her right up on her.
Well, that's where they picked her up. Is that where they held her? Yeah. Where are they holding her?
I know, probably someplace where.
Okay, but we don't know. So it just seemed like somebody just throw your ass something, and then you don't question it. Well, we can't tell you that. That's too much. We can only give you a little piece of crumb. Don't ask for more. That's not how we work. Well, bitch, stop telling me shit. Come on now. It's the games. It's the games.
It is. It is.
Well, I just want to give you a little piece, not too much. Don't ask for the cheese. You just get a little piece of bread. Oh, we don't have the mayonnaise. Well, we're going to give it to you in a week or two. Just hold on. That sounds like games.
Yeah.
But I appreciate you calling. I enjoyed you. It was entertaining.
Oh, my goodness.
Anything else you wanted to say before you want to leave?
Justice for Shanquella.
Justice.
Bottom line. And Lord, let's just keep the faith, and you keep doing what you're doing, Gospel Girl, GIGI.
All right.
I appreciate you, and it's finally just good to even be talking to you.
I appreciate it, and I can't wait to hear your films, because you do films.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, where was your last film you worked on?
The last one I worked on was probably my own. I make independent film.
A documentary of yourself?
No. Just like made up stories.
I'm asking you, what was your last made up story?
Interestingly enough, the last movie I made was a reenactment. I turned Trayvon Martin white and gay, and I had him at a school, and one of the school teachers unalived him because of how he was acting in class.
Because he was gay?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And I just took the whole, and he stalked the boy, trapped him, unalived him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's kind of dark. All right, well, we're going to let you go. We're going to let you go. All right. Calling from 913. You're lying on the air.
Well, dang, thank you. I mean, he was really boring, and I almost had to go to sleep. He was talking about the last caller before him was like, had a long wind, but dog, dude, you've been talking for over an hour and 30-some minutes, making me go to sleep. I was almost getting ready to go to bed. But anyway, how you doing? Much love to you.
How you doing? Go ahead.
I'm doing pretty good. This is Michael Stovall. But, Boo, I'm going to tell you something I really appreciate. Because we dropped the ball on this case. I ain't going to say we. I'm going to make our statement. I dropped the ball on this because I need to continue to keep Shanquella's name alive. You know what I'm saying? And, but look, Boo, GG, baby girls. Look, it's like, but GG, we have a black vice president. That's a woman. We have, where's Maxine Waters? Where's all these different, like the new dude that they didn't that made a second year that went did that in Georgia. That dude. You know, we have all these different you know what, Gigi? I mean, I got a lot, baby. And I know I talk real fast and I'll be having to breathe and stuff because it's just unbelievable, boo. But, I mean, where are they at now? Look at, where's Oprah? Where's Gayle King? Where's, Sherry Shepherd? Where's all these influential women? You know, why ain't out here? I mean, they have big platforms. That's why I love and respect you so much, boo. You know what I'm saying? I really do. You know, why aren't they out here? I mean, this is a young baby. I could see if she was even if she was a piece of trash on the street, but still we should, keep her name alive. But this was an upcoming entrepreneur, modeler, but ain't nobody saying nothing, boo. Ain't nobody saying nothing. What's going on with these United Snakes of America? I mean, now, if it was a pink girl, boo, if it was a pink girl, Gigi, it'd be all over the news. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and it's really sad and it's really unfortunate. And then they'd be like, we need to vote for our black people that look like me because, I bet I don't. I bet I don't. Because they showing me right now, Gigi, they don't give a darn about us as well. And the reason I say that, boo, here where I'm at, we got a congressman that's been in Congress for over 30-some years, but he's the only one with a black wife. We got a mayor here that's got I thought he was Twinkle Toes, to be honest. You know, most Twinkle Toes marry white women, so now we learned that he got a white woman, a white wife. You know what I'm saying? Then we had a police chief that was the interim because they ousted that one out because he was a racist, but they just voted this female and the first femle police chief here.
Well, you know what? I just want to say, you know what?
But we need to pay attention.
More celebrities
you know what I'm saying?
more celebrities should speak out. You're absolutely right. And hopefully they'll hear this live and they'll get to it. But I thank you so much for calling in. We're going to let you go. Calling from 504. You're live on the air. Why you do this? Come on now. Get on out of here. Just so disrespectful. I always want to play that Beyonce.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
You know? Why would you do that on my live? Why? All right, you guys. Did you guys enjoy this live? Comment, let us know. Did y'all enjoy this live? Let me see them ones if you enjoyed this live. If y'all want me to do more lives, I'm going to get on out of here. I love you guys. And I enjoyed my time with you guys. Please email me. I want to do more role plays. If you're an actor or an actress, email me and put in the subject acting, okay? And leave me your number so we can get our acting on. How about that? So yeah, I'm gonna get on out of here. What y'all? I'm looking in the comment section. I love y'all too. Yeah. Ooh, I would love to. Yeah, we'll do that. Playing on the phone. Prank calls. All right. Well, I'm gonna get on out of here. Love y'all. DJ, turn me up. Get me on out of here, DJ. stop the beat. Are y'all still here? Hold on, let me turn this off. Can you please press 3 if you still up in here? I got a complaint. Now, you know I had DoorDash, right? Child, I was hungry. But I didn't get to eat because I was doing a live. Anyway, I'm so mad. I am so mad. The seal was broken. Not only was the seal broken, but the bag was open too. Not only was the bag open, I busted open the lid. Why is it ketchup packages, mustard packages, mayo packages, all in the mashed potatoes? I don't play them games. I don't know about y'all, but I don't want no packages in my food. That's gross. Them packages be somewhere, anywhere. You don't ever put ketchup packages inside the mashed potatoes or in the food. It goes outside. It goes outside. And then on one of the ketchup, it got like the ketchup done busted. Like it's something red. It's on side one of them ketchups. Like barbecue or something. And I ain't ordered nothing that was red or barbecue. I am too through. I am so mad. And it's always something. That's why I prefer going to the grocery store and just cooking my own food. Hello? Hello? All right, let me put the phone back on. Here she is. She had me on hold for all that time. Hold on. y'all I'm back. Yeah. So I talked to them. I was just on the phone with DoorDash. Child, they try to cheat me. First of all, I did a refund on the app. The app gonna talk about we can refund you $3. $3? Man, you must be out your mind. That's why I had to call them. And then on the phone, they talking about somewhere we can give it to you for half. I said, no, you're not giving me for half. I want a full refund, and I want my tip back. Yeah. Uh-huh. Nah. So they gave me everything back. But, it's the time. It's the principle. It's the disrespect. It's so late. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. What I'm going to eat now? It's just the disrespect of my hunger. What am I going to eat now? What am I going to eat now? I'm just going to go to bed hungry tonight. And that's not right. You know that ain't right. If I would have known this, I would have got something to somebody else that I could trust. You can't trust nobody out here in these streets when it comes to your food. Man, oh man. Y'all not doing right. Something got to change. We need some new laws. We need some new laws that's going to protect these foods. Y'all integrity with the food? We put this in our mouths. Y'all need more integrity. Who put packages inside the plate of a food? Ain't that just nasty? Who does that? Who does that? Who raised you? Who raised you? You don't ever put any potato ketchup packets inside of food. You know who else do that bull crap that I cannot stand, and I don't go there? Waffle House. Oh, girl. I had me Waffle House a long time ago. Do you know they put the cup of syrup on top of my waffle? Yes. Oh, no. I'm not eating this waffle. Why would you put a cup syrup and sit it on my waffle? Who does that? You don't do it. Those containers be any and everywhere. You don't do no stuff like that. But guess who do it right? Guess who do it right? Guess who do it right? The Christian chicken place. Yes. I was at the Christian chicken place earlier today. And like always, well, maybe they just started doing, I don't know. Anyway, when I asked for, get that Polynesian sauce. You know that Polynesian sauce, boy, I heard somebody putting that Polynesian sauce. But when they give me the Polynesian sauce, they have a separate small bag, and they put the packages in the bag separately small inside of the bag. They don't put the Polynesian packages inside my fry bag or my fry thing, because that's nasty. Nobody gonna eat them fries with them packages touching them French fries. And yes, I am picky. I have standards with my food. I have high standards when it comes to food and high integrity. You damn right. And more y'all need to start complaining. Y'all need to start complaining. And that's why they disrespect people the way they do now when it comes to food. Because some of y'all will allow it. And y'all will eat the food and y'all do not complain. Y'all need to start complaining. Up your standards. Up your high level. And I know I shouldn't be talking about this because this don't got nothing to do with the topic at hand. But this is the end. And it's not right. And just like with a soda drink, it's a shame that I have to go to these fast food places and ask for a Sprite or a Coke and it be weak. Why you don't know your soda is weak? Why you don't know it's nasty and it's flat? I have to leave the line to taste it, to drive back around, wait in line to complain and tell you, the soda is horrible. Because you know why? Because people are leaving out and they ain't complaining. They are just sipping on that nasty stuff and they ain't saying nothing. So therefore, everybody think it's okay. But when it comes to me, no, 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 no. I don't care. Do you know, it's plenty of times I drove all the way home, got home, didn't like it, tastes nasty, drove all the way back out and to report it. I'm not having it. Not having it. Y'all need to start reporting more and y'all need to start speaking out more. Save me the trouble, because if you spoke out, then guess what? When it comes to me, they're going to know we got to do it right. We got to do it right. We all in this together now. We all need to start complaining and raising the standards around here. Well, that felt good. No, it's not petty, D-Dial. It's just respect. It's disrespectful. It's disrespectful. It's just respect. If I'm spending my hard-earned money and I'm participating at your restaurant, all I ask for you to cook my food good. Make it hot and fresh. Is that bad to ask? All I want is some good soda. Is that bad to ask? I'm paying for it. I'm not getting it for free. I'm paying for it. Be respectful. Be polite. Have some grace. Is that hard to ask when you have customers that are paying for and contributing to your business, the place you work at? Come on now. Yes, and be clean. Yes, Miss Taylor, please be clean. Boy, oh boy. Well, that felt good to let it on out. I thank y'all for listening. Okay? Because I'm sure going to bed hungry and angry. Hungry and angry. Ain't that a bad combination to go to bed? Hungry and angry? That ain't right. No, it's not. But I am going to take a piece of that bacon. I done got a chicken sandwich. And I'm going to eat that bacon now. I know I shouldn't. I'm going to eat that damn bacon. You got some eggs, grits? I don't got nothing. Only thing I got is that oatmeal. That's all I got. Oatmeal, that's it. I don't got nothing else. I need to go to the grocery store. I haven't had time to. Yes, pray over the food. I pray for everything that I put in my mouth. I sure do. I touch it. Well, I don't touch my food, but you pray over it. We need to have a higher standard. Raise the standards. White man meat bacon. No table manners nor proper etiquette. It's sad out here. Eat the oatmeal. Well, that's what I'm going to have to get, caramel tea. I just have to eat that oatmeal. I got a few types. I got peaches and oatmeal. I got strawberries and oatmeal. I got raisin oatmeal. I think I got apple. I didn't eat all the maple oatmeal. I ate all the maple. Tammy done told me to get this apple juice because I like apple juice. She told me to get some Honey Crisp apple juice. Tammy said, get the Honey Crisp apple juice. Oh my God, you gonna love it. Child, that apple juice costs $3.99, $4.99. That's an expensive apple juice. I got that apple juice crisp, and that stuff is nasty. I don't like it. Ooh, I cussed Tammy out something nasty. I said, don't you ever recommend me some goddamn apple juice. That shit is gross. It's sitting up in there. And that just goes to show you, everything that tastes good to you ain't gonna taste good to everybody. You know, we all got different taste buds. And, you know, she don't like apple juice. And I love apple juice. But I like regular apple juice. I don't like that Honey Crisp. The Honey Crisp apple juice, no ma'am. It is in my refrigerator all full. Wasted that money. Never again. Nope. Have y'all had apple crisp? Comment, let us know. Have y'all had some apple crisp? Whew, I tell you. Heck, a cartoon of 18 eggs is $6. And last lady, I love me some scrambled eggs. Apple juice crisp. Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say, Trina. You know what I'm saying, Trina. Yes, everything gets high. And then on top of that, you know I'm having car problems. Yeah, child, I'm having car problems. I took my car to the shop the other day, and I'm so happy they just honest. You know, it's hard to find car shops that are honest with you, not trying to take advantage of you. Because I can tell you another shop I went to. Oh, my God. Ooh, they talking about I need to replace something with the air conditioning stuff. I paid all that money. Then the stuff still didn't work. Then I had to take it back. And it's still not working. So I'm like, God damn, that's wasting money. And then on top of that, then something else came wrong. And I said, I ain't coming back to that shop. I'm going to go down street. I go down street. They said, you might as well just buy a new car because this car about to go out. I said, for real? They said, yeah. They said, unless you gonna spend all that money. I said, no, I don't got it. So I'm going to have to start looking for a new car now, y'all. My car acting funny as well. Yeah, they said I only got a couple of months before the whole thing go out. Whew, Lord knows. You know, you driving, you gotta be safety, you know. I kept 2 cars just in case one messed up. Oh, got mine too. I need to replace the clutch in mine. Really? If it's not one thing, it's another. Yes, if it's not one thing, it's another. Electric cars make Dr. Chris Lord, you know what? Are you talking about that Tesla? They said that Tesla is a bunch of crap. They said it's not, but the build is not good. It's just a piece of plastic. They said there's so many Tesla accidents. It's so many Tesla accidents. So I'm not going to fool with no Tesla. And then they said the Tesla stock market is going down. They constantly talking about what's his name? Elon Musk, man. They said he lost $200 million in a year, or $200 billion in a year. He lost a whole bunch of money in a year, and he made history doing that. So I'm not going for no Tesla. What's a good make, y'all? Can y'all list what cars y'all got? Comment below. Let me know what cars y'all got. Let me get in your business. Please list the car you got. Give me the make, the model, and the year. Give me the make, the model, and year. What car y'all got out here? What y'all rolling in? Okay? Give me the make, model, and year. What y'all rolling in? I want to know. I don't want to tell you. I'm not telling you my car. Tell me yours, but I ain't telling you mine. Shit. You got a Ford? Now he lost $2 million one day. No, 1 year, I think. It may have said one day. I could have sworn it said 1 year. Toyota is better but expensive. Toyota Camry, that's what you got? The Civic, a Chevrolet. Ooh. Whatchamacallit got a BMW. Girl, what type of BMW you got? Ooh, Ivory got a Mercedes GLB. 2023? Ooh, Ivory, can we be friends? Ooh, Shani got a Range Rover 2020. Shani. I got shotgun, girl. Hey, I'm rolling with Shani, all right? We in the range, all right? Hanging up. Okay, Maya got a Mercedes 2021. I know that's right. So, the people that got Mercedes and Range Rovers, does that give y'all problems? Like, are they reliable cars? I know they're luxury and they're expensive, but are they reliable? That's my question. You buy, all that money, but are they reliable? And how is the gas on it? Is it a big gas guzzler? That's what I'd be concerned about. My car sucks, Travis. I know when y'all roll up, y'all be making statements. I know that's right. Ooh, y'all be making statements, baby. All right? Hey. Yes, I love mine. Ooh, Shiny, really? Shiny, do people treat you different when you roll up in a Range Rover? Do people look at you different and see you differently? Do you notice the difference or no? I know. When I was younger, I used to treat people different. I know it's bad. But shit, if you was a nigga when I was younger and you had a bucket, child, I wouldn't pay your ass no mind. But you rode up in a Mercedes? Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. You getting some that night. Just because your ass got a Mercedes. Ain't that some shit? I tell you. Shit. Shit. You driving a Mercedes, just get my panties wet, okay? Shit, hell yeah. Uh-huh. It just got a presence. Ooh, and I love a man with a big-ass truck. Have y'all had them men pick you up in what they call an F-50, 150? Them big old Trump trucks. Oh, my God. Ooh. Ooh, shit. Oh, my God. Have a man pick you up in one of them trunk trucks, on them big trunker truck. Girl, you feel like, It's a different feeling. It's a different feeling. You on top of the world. You got this man with this big masculine truck, and you sitting on the side of it. You feel so small in that big-ass truck, and he drooming. It's a nice feeling, I tell you that. Feel like, baby, we could take a road trip. We could go wherever, okay? Hell yeah. Uh-huh. I like that. The maintenance is out of the swirl. Benz owner and gas have you. Oh, hell no. If I get a Mercedes, I gotta have that premium gas. Nah, I just want the regular gas. I don't need no damn premium. Why can't I just use premium? Why don't you get one of them trucks you talking? Because I can't afford them big-ass trucks. You gonna help me pay on the note? You gonna help me pay on the note? I need that money. Big truck with a small, not a big truck with a small dick. Big wheels. Truck drivers are sexy. That's how I feeling about it. I'm Teresa Cole. I love me some sexy truck drivers. With them work boots. Ooh, with a man with them work boots. What y'all know about the man with them work boots? Yeah. I love a man that know how to do handiwork, that's not afraid of getting dirty, and just really love working on stuff. You know, I don't care for the pretty man that just all so sedity. They can't get dirty. They can't, They all, I can't stand a nigga that be like, well, let me look in the mirror. Nigga, you a nigga. You don't need to look in the goddamn mirror. Nah, it's only gonna be one of us in the mirror, playboy. Okay? I don't need no man that's always looking in the mirror every 5 seconds, worry about this and that. I'm good. Whew. Big boots. No, baby, a Benz and a BMW need that expensive gas. Well, I don't want no Benz and I don't want no BMW. I mean, I would love to have one, but if I have to do a premium gas, I don't want to do no premium gas. Shiny, for your Range Rover, do you got to do premium gas or can you do regular gas? Why can't I use regular gas? I don't want to use no premium gas. Shit, gas is gas. I don't want no goddamn premium gas. Shiny, your Range Rover, do you got to do premium or you can do regular? High performance vehicles require premium. Gas not cheap for the Audi. The BMW Benz get a hybrid. Yeah, I would love to get a hybrid, but it's not that many. Shiny, you got to pay. Oh, hell no. Premium, But you know, it's not many cars that have hybrids. It's not a lot of cars that have hybrids like you think. Man, oh man, I don't want no premium. Mm-mm. Then your oil change is gonna be high too. Everything high. Oil change high, gas high. Then they say in them BMWs, if them wind shippers break, they said the wind chippers cost $1,500 on a BMW. A wind chipper, that don't you know that thing that left to right? Is that true? $1,500 for a wind chipper? Child, please. Nah, let me sit my ass down. Nope. I just date men that own BMWs and I'll be fine, or a Mercedes Benz. I don't gotta have Nah. Lady said everything. Well, let me ask you this. What about the Genesis? Have y'all heard about them Genesis? Huh? They're supposed to be nice. Do you have to have premium gas for a Genesis? Do anybody know about Genesis out there? Comment, press 1 if you know about Genesis. Do y'all know about Genesis? It was every 10K, but it's 1K for a Benz. Everything for expensive. My Lexus oil change is $120. Shit. My oil change is $30, child. Yeah, girl. My oil change is $29.99. Okay? You talking about $120. Girl, bye. 120? Gigi, you want a smooth ride? Less than premium will cost ended and knock in the range. Some parts they don't. Well, what y'all think about that Genesis? Ain't nobody saying nothing about Genesis. What y'all think about Genesis? It's a bad time in the buy period. Well, what I'm gonna do, Ivory? They said my car about to in a couple of months it's not gonna be working no more, Ivory. What you want me to be on a bus? What you want me to do, Ivory? I hated my BMW as it was expensive. Genesis has electric car too. Okay, so is that the way to go? Get the Genesis? That must be 100% synthetic for $120. My oil change is $80, and I only let agents deal with my vehicles because that's what they drive. What big boss lady, what oil place do you go? What company? Let me know what company. I'll go there too. Do not buy any Korean vehicles. Boss lady, which one is Korean vehicles? I don't know Korean vehicles. Shani said, Genesis, I don't like it. It's cheap, but I don't like it. Shani, why you gotta say it's cheap? See? That's what I'm saying, girl. We supposed to be friends. Just because you can afford that big Range Rover you got. See, I was trying to be very, how can I say it? I wanted to look the part. I just didn't want to pay the much money. And she gonna call it cheap. Why couldn't you just say, it's affordable? You know? Just say it's affordable. Genius is Hyundai, not good. Okay, you know what? Y'all really going there. Y'all don't have to talk bad about my car choice, Genesis. You make me not want to even get it. Okay? That's fine. I'm not going to get the Genesis. Don't worry. Y'all say it's cheap. Y'all said it's a bad car, blah, blah, blah. It's just affordable. That's how you say it. Y'all don't have to say it's cheap. Hyundai and Kia are made in Korea. Don't buy their vehicles. Okay, Hyundai, Kia. Get a Lexus, silly as fuck. Kia or Hyundai, get those two mixed up. I need something with some comfortable seats. I need something that's wide. I need some wide seats, okay? I need something wide and comfortable and plush. I need some plush seating. It's affordable, but it doesn't look good on the inside, nor get it if you want to. I personally didn't like it. Oh, okay. Gigi, get your Genesis, honey. I live, honey. Well, Shani said don't get it. She ain't like it. Buy Toyota Avalon. I got to check that out. The only car I deal with is Toyota and Honda. And their computers are in vehicles. That's Lincoln. What y'all think about the Lincolns? Girl, you have to take a lot in consideration. I would never buy a Benz again. Well, you make me not want to even think about no damn Benz. How you talking? Matter of fact, when I was driving today, I seen a Benz on the side. I seen a Benz on the side and a BMW on the side. You know, I'm just not sure about them Benz and BMW because people always talk about they're not reliable. They always in the shop and it always costs so much money. And I don't want to go through that headache. I want something reliable, something I can count on, something that's not going to leave me on a strand in the road. Your Honda Accord is real good. Lincoln nice, Acura too. What y'all think Lincolns are nice cars? Is that reliable? The Lincoln's reliable. Honda's good. Aren't Toyota the ones with the petty problems? The petty problems? I don't know. I don't know much about cars. You know, I was looking at cars and you know they told me this and I have no idea about this. They said that the first generation cars is always going to have problems. They said if you're going to get cars, make sure you get like the second generation, or third generation, or fourth generation, because that's when they are fixing the kinks. I said I had no idea. Shit, I'm thinking they all just look the same, because you know how some cars, and from 2 to 4 years, they all look the same. I said, well, hell, you may as well get any one of those or get the cheap one because they all the same. Nah. They said each year they work on, I guess, different things. They said the first generation of anything never to get really because they're still working out kinks. And that's the same with them electric cars. You know, these cars now, they're getting electric cars. But the ones that are now getting them, they said wait for a couple of years so they get the new ones because, you know, they got to work out kinks and shit. Did y'all know that? I didn't even know that. I love my Honda Toyota. They are the best. Audi's good to my finance as Audi. Oh, my fiance your fiance have an Audi. Oh, Shawnee, y'all doing it up. Y'all getting married. One got an Audi and one got a Range Rover. Oh, I'm scared of y'all. Y'all is just a great couple. I love it. Shit. I love it. Shit. I love it, Shawnee. I love it. A power couple. You and your man both got premium luxury cars. You both can afford premium gas. Ain't that the life? Okay? Ain't that the life, girl? Oh, girl. Shit. You give me hope, Shawnee. You give me hope. Shit. Let me start. Girl, let me look in this damn closet. I need to go out. I need to go out. Need to find me somebody. They said Genesis not cheap, but it is guess your personal price range called cheap. What Lakita? That's what they said in the comment section. I never said it was cheap. They said it was cheap. No, Audi. I had 19 cars. 19, that's a lot. 19 cars? I stand by Lincoln. Okay. And what about Cadillac? Y'all ain't saying nothing about Cadillac. See y'all how y'all do American cars? What about the American cars? What, y'all don't like Cadillacs? Y'all don't like Lincolns? What about them? Ain't they luxury? Do the Lincolns and Cadillacs get any love? Do we have any Lincoln owners? Do we have any Cadillac owners? What are Lincoln and Cadillac owners at? Is an Avalanche nice? I don't know nothing about no Avalon. I don't know. You tell me. Is Avalanche? I don't think I've been in Avalon. Nah. Shit, I can't even. I have a Lincoln MLK, serves me well. Okay, Queen B. Cadillacs are for retirees. Cadillacs is too expensive for no reason. Maintenance and gas is a factor when purchasing grandpa cars. Oh, no, they said old cars. So Lincolns and Cadillacs is for old people. I just got up here and they late night talking about cars. I was in a car accident yesterday, Toyota Highlander. I'm so apologize about that, Queen Coco. Avalons are very nice. My girlfriend has one. Black Cadillac truck are set. Girl, me. Ain't they sexy though? Ain't they sexy though? Me. How about this? You see a big old football player, a basketball player getting out them big old Cadillac Escalades. Hey, girl, make me want to jump in the back seat and do some things. When I tell you that is so sexy, seeing them and athletes get out of them big old trucks. That is so sexy. Ooh, ain't that sexy? Yeah, I saw them new Escalades. Ooh, they look so damn mean and sexy looking. Ooh, they sexy with a mean. They so macho looking. Them Escalade, them sport Escalades look very macho and mean. Ooh, they look masculine. Masculine and sexy. It was a bumper accident. Can't close my trunk, but it's drivable. Man, I'm mad. Accidents left and right. Cadillacs are good vehicles. Lincolns too. Whew, it's so much on the market. I was in an accident. I flipped over on my side. I wasn't hurt, so I brought another one. I still rolling my Avalon with 140K miles. It gets up to and gas mileage on point. Well, I got to look into an Avalon. I wanted a cat Escalade. Ooh, shiny. Them Escalades are they so big and so spacious. Oh my God, it's a lot. I like them though. I like them Escalades. And I like them Navigators. GG Lincoln is really nice. Okay, D-Dog, I gotta look into it. I heard the Navigators is real good, but they so big. But I gotta look into the Lincolns. Nobody like Hummers anymore. I don't know. I don't hear people talk about no Hummers. They'll talk about a Porsche truck better than a Hummer. Queen, I hope you feel better. Girl, I'll be up here talking to y'all all night, okay? And comment, let us know if you guys just like me having regular conversations when I got nothing to do with nothing. But I guess my personal business or my personal complaints. Well, I'm going to get out of here for real. I love y'all. Please like this video, and I will see y'all another time. DJ, get me on out of here.